What's going on, drinking buddies? You know what time it is. Time for a quick word from our sponsors. You know, the lovely folks that make this shit happen. We are brought to you this week by Spearmint Rhinos, Dames and Games, Top of Sports Bar and Grill, with locations both in downtown Los Angeles and Van Nuys. Speaking of Spearmint Rhinos, Dames and Games, Top of Sports Bar and Grill, tonight, Caliente Cage Rage, downtown location. Say my name at the door for free cover. Where else can you watch a beautiful girl throw down full contact cage fight? We'll be doing a live podcast cage side. Check it out. It'll be a fucking blast. We are brought to you this week by our friends at Vinyl Me Please. Vinyl Me Please is the Record of the Month Club, the best damn Record of the Month Club. In fact, every month, Vinyl Me Please sends one album that is essentials in the modern vinyl collection. Each record is pressed exclusively for Vinyl Me Please, and has features you can't get anywhere else, like bonus tracks, inserts, color variants, and comes packaged with a 12x12 album-inspired art print and custom cocktail pairing. What else could you ask for? And Vinyl Me Please is not like a Record of the Month Club of old. It's month to month, no strings attached, cancel anytime. What else could you ask for? Awesome vinyl coming to your house every month. If you want to check out Vinyl Me Please, go to www.joinvmp.com/ANWD. Once again, that is www.joinvmp.com/ANWD. We are also brought to you this week by our friends at Gamefly. Gamefly.com has over 8,000 new releases and classics available to rent for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, PS Vita, Wii U, Wii, 3DS, and all the old school systems. As a Gamefly member, you can rent as many console and handheld games as you want and get them delivered right to your mailbox for one low monthly fee. If you like the game so much you don't want to send it back, you can keep it for one low used price. There are never any due dates or late fees. Gamefly also offers the ability to rent Blu-ray and DVD movies as part of the regular service at no extra charge. Sign up today for a premium 30-day free trial, one game out, shipped directly to you with a pre-addressed envelope for easy returns. No contracts, cancel anytime. Check it out at www.gameflyoffer.com/ANWD. Once again, that is www.gameflyoffer.com/ANWD. Last but not least, we are brought to you by our friends at Laughable. Laughable is the #1 comedy podcast app on iOS. Not only can you subscribe to your favorite podcast, you can subscribe to your favorite podcasters or comedians or other such performers. Whenever they appear on another podcast, they pop up right in your subscription feed. Download episodes so you can listen to them on the go. It honestly is the best podcast app out there. It is available now for iOS. Go to the App Store, download it now for free. Android should be coming in the next couple weeks. Go to www.laughable.com. Get on the mailing list so the minute Android drops, they let you know. But seriously, if you're on iOS and you're not listening to this on Laughable, you are fucking up. Go download it right the fuck now. On with the show, folks. On with the fucking show. This week's guest is adult performer Athena Rayne. Athena's a riot. She's honestly one of the most open performers about just her life, her experiences that I've ever had on the show. We had a ton of fun, especially because this was the inaugural video episode, so the video should be available real soon. I'm still trying to figure out where to host it, finish editing it. You know how it is. So sit back, relax, pop a cold one, and enjoy, drinking buddies.
What's up, guys?
What's happening, Athena?
Hey, welcome back to our... Wait, this isn't a YouTube channel. Where am I?
I swear to the audience, I did not kidnap her. She knows where she is. She came
I do. I know exactly where I am. Help. Blink twice if you need help.
No.
I'm kidding, guys. I know where I am. Everything's all coolio.
She got here of her own volition. She signed the model release. She is here.
I got in an Uber all by myself. So
exactly.
I am here of my own free will.
Just wait, start the show off like, Matt kidnapped me.
I thought we were filming for YouTube.
We kind of are.
Yes.
We're kind of filming for YouTube. We're kind of filming for... This is the inaugural video version of the podcast.
Yes. Athena breaking records.
Right. You are the first video guest. This is probably going to go on YouPorn.
Oh, hell yeah. Put it on everything.
Yeah, Pornhub, YouPorn.
Let's put my face everywhere.
Exactly.
But the thumbnail has to be me sucking at eggplant, just like YouTube. Like, eggplant emoji. Dicks?
Penis.
Just like my birthday, where I just had photos of me with champagne bottles, just sucking like it was a gangbang.
Oh, I thought that happened in real life. There was just
actually
penises everywhere.
No, I need to do a gangbang. Like, honestly.
Why are you not doing a gangbang?
Guys, if you haven't booked me for a gangbang yet, what are you doing? I'm trying to take 50 dicks in my ass. Thank you.
Oh, I was talking real life.
Maybe. I like money.
Well, yeah, but why not get some practice in real life?
But, like, I could get 50 dicks and money.
This is true.
Money is life.
Money pays for a lot of things. Money is not all of life.
Money bought me this bomb-ass jacket, so.
Did you skin a Muppet?
No, but I did skin Forever 21. By the way, Forever 21. Sponsor me, motherfuckers. I wear all your shit.
I don't know if they're in the sponsoring porn market.
They need to. We buy so much of their clothing.
Right. If it wasn't for the porn industry, Forever 21 would just be out of business.
It's so true, because their quality, like the quality of their clothing is not the best. But it's
that is the best way to get them to sponsor you, by the way.
But it's true. It is really, really cute stuff, and it's a good price. And it's like either you're like 14 or you're unborn, or you're in your 50s trying to be cool.
Okay, good to know.
But 21 in 21 means we all do porn, just so you know. All of us, or cam models, or dancers.
That's porn.
We're all adult entertainers.
Right. It's all in the industry in one facet or another.
Even the girls that just say they're Instagram models, they're not just Instagram models. Don't fool yourself. No one has that kind of money.
Only if you have a sugar daddy.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You get those photos, and then, hey guys, you can pay me this much money, and then I'll fly to Dubai.
Oh no, that's prostitution.
Absolutely. Only with one man, apparently. Let them pay for everything. It's okay.
It's A-okay.
It's just not for sex. Only for company.
Right, and if sex just happens to happen.
Then once the money's on the table, that's up to y'all.
Right? There is no implied promise of sex with that money on the table, but she just happens to enjoy his company enough to let him inside her. Exactly.
Like, if you want to let him fuck, I'm already getting wasted.
We're 30 seconds into the episode.
I get drunk really quick, too.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have poured that heavy.
No, I love it. I'll probably just drink the one. I'll be good. But I'm still new to the drinking game. I was good. I was a good girl. I did not drink that much until I was 21, except for a bout of teen alcoholism, but we won't talk about that.
Wait a minute. Bout of teen alcoholism? You can't just drop that and walk away from it.
I had a bit of a problem. I did not hang out with the best friends in high school.
So what was your drink of choice in high school?
Really anything you could get your hands on, but for the most part, if you wanted to get like Miller Lite, which absolutely sucks, by the way, like you could honestly, they wouldn't even check IDs because no one's gonna fucking buy it.
Really?
Yeah.
In my day, they would definitely card you for Miller Lite because
everyone hates Miller Lite. They're like, we're not gonna sell it. Take it.
Like, we gotta get this inventory out of here.
Just buy it, whatever.
So you would just walk in and buy your own alcohol?
Basically, yeah.
You barely look 21 now.
No,
I can't imagine.
I looked like 14, but it really was just about we need to get rid of this inventory. We'd find some shady ass places too, and in Georgia it's not hard to do. Because like red states are pretty fucking broke. They just are. They don't give a shit.
This is very true. For me, we used to get homeless people to go buy our booze for us.
Mm-hmm. Goals.
And I used to drink in the alleys with the bums. Like, I wouldn't always have cash to kick them for the purchase. Be like, you can have a couple of the beers, man. I'll sit and drink with you.
I love that. Because that's like also like, I see you, man. Like, you're on the same level as me. Like, I'm not looking down at you. Like, we're equals here.
Yeah. No, you're better than me. You got the booze.
I love that so much.
I'm just some scummy kid trying to get fucked up.
Aren't we all, though?
Fair enough. I'm a scummy adult trying to get fucked up. Cheers.
Hell that. Words. How do I enunciate?
Oh, we got a lot more podcasts to do, so I hope...
Hell yeah. We're going to sing a song.
A 1, a 2, oh... No.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We're not
Buy
gonna...
my album.
Apparently Athena has an album I didn't know about. Oh, shit.
Next year. Revolution, what's up?
Are you really trying to get into...
I am. Yeah, I actually am dropping an album next year.
Tell me about it. What's going on with that?
Okay, so basically, the album title's already been announced. It's Revolution, so it's like Revolution. So it's 2 words in one, which is kind of weird. I really am already tipsy. So basically, it's going to be talking about like relationships and abuse and body image and self-harm and kind of like there's a song in it about my story and like where I came from and where I am now, and it puts porn in a much more positive light and female sexuality and female empowerment in a much more positive light. And it's a lot of music that I feel like we need and lyrics that we need, but a lot of labels and producers won't put it out there because it's what they want people to hear. So it's a lot of really hard-hitting stuff, but it's, you know, it's got a lot more of like an Avril Lavigne, Gabby Hanna pop punk feel. So if you guys like that, you guys like 2010, like the theme track to every teen movie ever, then check it out.
What, Good Charlotte?
Hell yeah. I love Good Charlotte. I really do. That was like my childhood.
Wow, you're making me feel old.
I am very old. No, I'm not.
No, I'm very old. You are.
We both old. Everyone's old. We're all old souls. We're all reincarnated.
I hope so, man.
I hope I was reincarnated from a dog because that means I was very nice in my last life. I was a good dog.
Is that how that works?
I guess so. Or maybe I was like a princess or some shit and I was a dumbass and I got demoted.
You just fell off the castle.
It could be one or the other. I got executed or something for something stupid.
You come from French heritage, maybe.
That would make sense.
Maybe you were executed in one of the revolutions.
Oh God, I'm Marie Antoinette, guys, except like stupider. Actually, Marie Antoinette's pretty fucking stupid. Basically, the phrase "let us eat cake" or "let them eat cake" basically is like her saying that sugar was cheaper than flour. That's literally it. But like, the cake had no nutritional value whatsoever. So she was basically saying, starve motherfuckers.
Yeah, and that's why the guillotine came out.
Exactly. Now you're dead. You could have lived until the revolutionary age when we revived you, Marie, but you're stupid.
No dying.
A little dying.
No. I can't have the first episode we videotape be the first episode a guest dies.
Sorry, guys. We were just in the middle of a satanic ritual here. Our bad.
Yeah, no snuff film. I'm not making a goddamn and now we drink snuff film.
No, we drink snuff. Okay.
Though we did have one guest way back in the day get so drunk that he puked into a cup while we were on break.
Oh my God.
And he is thrilled that there's no video for that.
Oh my God. No, I want video for that. I will sell that. If someone ever catches me doing something stupid, I will buy it from you and make a blooper reel for YouTube.
Nice. Are you doing stuff on YouTube?
I am a little bit. I've been doing a little more than like I used to be. I'm still not super consistent about it because it's like weird because it's like I have to talk about stuff and I'll ramble. So it's like it's 20 minutes of footage and I have to cut it down to 10 and I think everything's an important part.
Then leave it at 20 minutes.
True. And then everyone's just like, stop making fucking videos. You talk too much.
Hey, guess what? If they're coming to your channel to watch it and talk shit, they're still watching it.
True. They're getting me that AdSense money. YouTube, hey, put all the porn stars on your shit. People will actually watch it.
That's the problem. If you have anything adult related, they will cut your AdSense account.
It's so true. I'm just like, yo, like, let people know what's in my stripper bag. Like, let me show them what's in my porn case. People need this information, YouTube. Seriously.
Are you making set tutorials? Like, this is what you pack in your set bag.
This is a big thing that I want to start doing, like making a series for new performers. Because I did do a couple. It was like, the original series was like how to slay like a sex queen. Because I couldn't say how to pop it like a porn star. Or like how to slay like a sex worker or something. I can't say that because I'll get banned. But It was Slay Like a Sex Queen, and the first episode was literally just like getting started, choosing your name, picking an agency, what to look for, who to ask, like really standard stuff. And then I did one like on anal training, and that didn't get released, but it was a long ass video. And then like I wanted to do ones like describing, hey, like this is how to stay organized, this is how to take care of yourself, this is how to like prepare for AVN, and here's a set list of things that I use for AVN and like conventions.
How do you prepare for AVN? I'm curious because I'm sure my prep for AVN is way different.
I do have a very big system because I know that it's very hectic, and I know that when it comes down to it, people aren't always able to have the time to take care of themselves. So the first and biggest thing that I recommend people do is to stay off campus of the hotel. This is for a couple reasons. One, you get away from the madness. So if you want to go to your hotel room during the middle of the day, or even, after night, most people are still in that hotel, and there's always the hustle and bustle, so you can get away. I end up staying in lofts very close by, but far enough to where like, one, I don't have any crazy fans following me, so you don't have to worry about that. Two, I have my own space, so, if I have a roommate, great. If I don't have a roommate, whatever. And no matter what, I know I'm going to be by myself. I don't have to worry about any industry things. It's just me time. It's also a great place to film. The hotel, that we stay in, it's not a great place for you to do content. A lot of times you have a roommate. If you get a loft, if you get a place or an Airbnb type situation a little bit farther away, then you do tend to have more of a space to film, and it's cheaper. Stop staying at the fucking Hard Rock. It's way too much money for what you're getting. It's not worth it. Even with the discounts, it's not fucking worth it.
No, it definitely isn't. No, especially because on another weekend, that's like under $100 a night room.
I know. No, I'm staying for the entire week for $1,000 at my own loft with, the best view ever. It's a gorgeous place.
Last year, I had one of the crazy baller suites at, what used to be Rumor across the street for $800 for 5 days.
Yeah.
And I am so bummed that nothing got shot in there. The bathroom is a dual-headed glass shower, and there's a couch. There's a couch in the bathroom.
I fucking love that. I picked this place specifically because it has a soaking tub, and it's right. And I love this for photos. Like I pick so many of the places I stay based on what's aesthetically pleasing, which I feel like a lot of people don't do. But I do this specifically because I know I'm gonna have to take photos and video. Like I do this. And so the place, it's a huge Vegas view and then a bathtub so you could sit and look at the view. And I was like, this is going to be the most amazing photos ever. And all these bitches with their basic ass bathtub that everyone fucking has, I'm going to have the awesome bathtub. Like, I see you. Okay, so that's the first thing. Stay off campus if you can. Try to, if you're, it's hard to keep that mindset of you do have to keep alert, because when you are leaving the event, there's so many people. It's very easy for someone to follow you. And especially the more well-known you become, the more often it's going to happen. And like, I don't have this problem because I can kick someone's ass. I don't give a fuck. But some girls can't. So always
Well, that's why someone should hire someone like me.
Exactly. No, that's what I say is like always keep on watch and make sure that nobody's following you, because it's hard to spot when you're in a crowd of people. But if you notice the same person around when you've been going everywhere for like 20 minutes, like keep circling the thing and see if they follow you, and then get someone if you need to before you leave the party. Don't ever let someone follow you back to your room or back to wherever you're staying. No performer should be walking back to their room alone. No, absolutely. A big thing with me is because I get into a car, like I have to travel to go. I'm not as concerned about it, but I know that that's another thing on staying on campus. It's very easy for someone to stalk you.
Well, here's a good trick. If someone you think you're uncomfortable with gets on the elevator with you, let them press their floor first.
Yeah.
And if they're going to your floor, go to a different floor.
Yeah.
Catch a different elevator.
Yeah, pretty much. My big thing as well is if you get in an elevator with somebody and they don't press a button, get out and take another elevator, because they do not have good intentions. I hate that I even have to say this, because you'd think, especially an adult event, like with fans who know these performers and understand boundaries, like love the business of boundaries and consent, like they could understand this, but some people just don't get limits. Okay, so
99% of the fans are good.
Yeah,
99.
There's only that like 0.1% of like stan crazy fans. Like, and I'm not talking about like the stans that like I love, because I have stans. Like, I have some people who would like literally fight someone if they said like my hair was stupid. And I love you guys for that. You guys are amazing. But there are also fans that like would wear my skin. So take it that what you will. Okay, so another tip for AVN. You're kind of always moving around, and some people don't really have the time, especially the more famous you become. You don't have the time to like hydrate properly, and you don't have the time to eat. I personally drink, and I personally endorse Shakeology, which is a Beachbody product. It's a meal replacement shake, but it's not meant to like lose weight. It's not meant for any of that shit. It's more like get your proper nutrition in. And it's really easy to make, and honestly my mom sells them, and that's how I got started. Like, I had pneumonia, and like I couldn't eat, and all I was drinking was these shakes, and honestly, like, it's actually ridiculous, because I was on antibiotics, but like it wasn't until I started drinking the damn shakes that I was okay, which is like crazy like to say, but it really did help. I think like getting those nutrients was a big thing, because I couldn't swallow anything.
For the audience at home, Athena is not a doctor, so don't take this as medical advice.
No, it is, but it is monitored by the FDA, and it has been proven by a lot of studies, and they really do care about people, and they really do care about what they put in their products. So that's a big thing I suggest, just as a meal replacement. If you can't get food, keep Shakeology with you at all times, packets, a thing of water, a shaker cup, and then you can just shake it, good to go, and that'll make sure you're getting something in your body, when you can't sneak away to go get a sandwich.
See, fuck that. Sneak away, get a goddamn sandwich.
Some girls can't, though. They're constantly, like, they're working. That's the thing.
I know.
You're being paid to be there.
Guess what? Any booth that will not let you get away to get a fucking meal, you don't want to fucking work for.
Well, yeah, but it's like, when it comes down to it, sometimes it's just, it's busy. You've only got, another hour or so, whatever. You're rushing around. And this is something I heard from other models, is that they specifically won't do this because it's like you're losing money. Like, you could go meet your fans and you could miss an opportunity. And so they just won't eat. And this is more for those who do that, because I do that too. So I started doing this. So
it's a bad plan, because I've worked with enough girls over the years at AVN. And when they don't get meals, people get fucking cranky. And then when a fan does something stupid, because they're already in a bad mood, because they're hungry, they're just dehydrated.
Yeah.
They're shitty to a fan, and you never want to see a fan see you sweat.
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree. But I do think for people who tend to do that, that's a really good alternative.
It is. I'm just saying, ladies, go get some fucking food.
Go get some food if you really need it. But, if you want a solution, again, this is not a weight loss shake. This is not a diet shake. It's, it's something you can eat, and it is approved, and it is safe. And there's nothing in it that's going to hurt you. There's no preservatives or anything. And this is really something that I swear by. Another thing is there's different situations, but don't fuck your fans, especially like raw, please.
Well,
Seriously.
yeah, that's never a good plan.
Just in general, for the greater good of all of us, because then you come on set with us, and it's like, it's one thing if you are selling company and, whatever, if you have sex, I don't care, like, use a condom. If they're tested, again, whatever, like, do whatever the fuck you want, but don't fuck untested people, please. Like, this is something I notice with newer performers, and this is a big reason why I don't work with newer performers anymore. Like, if you wonder why you will likely not work with me for months and months and months, it's solely because I'm concerned about my own safety, and I see you doing these things, or I've seen someone else doing these things, and it's ruined it for everyone, because I can't risk getting something and not being able to work. Like, you would be costing me money, so please just don't fuck your fans.
Or just
don't. Yeah, just you fuck chicks. Have fun. Just be safe, please.
100% eat that pussy.
Absolutely. Also, at events, if you're gonna let like fans touch you, lots of vitamin C, first of all, and also like don't let random people put their hands in your pussy, please, because you don't know what they've touched, and you don't know if they've washed their hands, and that's really gross. It's really gross. And it's like, it's one thing if you're like Adriana Cheshik, because she's awesome and she doesn't give a fuck, and I respect her so much. But it's like, you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. You don't know. Like, I've seen guys and their fingernails are just encrusted with dirt, and they're like, I'm like, no, don't fucking do that.
Oh God, we're on film. So it's on film, be like, how are my nails right now? Oh,
your nails are fine. No, it's like dudes who like, it's very clear. I always know when guys kind of like do like manual labor. especially when it comes to like gardening or building things. And that's like no offense to anyone. It's just like you can tell when they've just come from something because they don't scrape under their fingernails.
The only reason there's no dirt under my nails right now is I took a shower like an hour and a half ago.
Well, what I do is I'll take a little wooden tool, I'll just scrape everything under my nails because things get caught there, and I understand that. It's just like, please take care of yourself. Please take care of your hygiene. That's a tip for fans is please take care of your hygiene, like especially if you're going to go meet your favorite performer, like shower beforehand, wear deodorant, brush your teeth, clean your nails.
Just do that if you're in society.
Wipe your butt crack. Like that's common sense, but it has to be said, sadly.
It does.
I've had experiences that I wouldn't repeat. And I know you don't want to be that person that, you know, your favorite star is like grimacing, hugging you. Like you don't want to be that person.
Oh, I feel like it's story time. Come on. What happened?
Okay. Well, and it sucks because like I really do love my fans. And this was my first AVN last year. And I like really like I'm just a genuinely nice person, and I try to treat everyone very kindly. And like even back then, like I showed up, I wasn't really doing anything. I just didn't really have a plan. I saved up all I had, and I just like, okay, we're gonna do this, I guess. And didn't have a booth I was supposed to be signing at. Ended up headlining the Chatterbait booth somehow, some way.
Fuck yeah!
And I'm always crazy and like at least semi-naked, so I did attract a very large crowd very quickly, and like, even back then, I was super sweet. I would sign autographs, you know, I would take photos, give them my social media, and I had phone number cards, back then instead of social cards, which is a big mistake. I had to get my phone number changed for that. Because people kept calling me, and I didn't think about it when I made the cards. Also, by the way, if you didn't know this, Staples will print nudity on your business cards if you want.
Oh shit! I'm about to get naked for Staples.
Yes, and it was chicks who released my cards too. They printed my cards, and there were 500 naked titty business cards.
What do you think? My new card's just.
I do that too, but I'm not wearing a bra.
You can. This is going on Pornhub.
Hey, what's good, Pornhub?
Hey. We get to test my editing skills for YouTube.
Awesome. Hello, YouTube. How are you doing, you motherfuckers? Suck my cock.
Mission accomplished. First video podcast, tits out.
Yes. Okay. We'll see about more later, Matt. We'll see which base we get this time.
This is just a crazy trend that's been happening. Cheers to that.
Cheers. Dude, why do my eyes look like square boobs? SpongeBob square boobs.
So you were saying about the fan at AVN last year.
Okay, so again, I'm very nice to everyone, and there was this one fan, and I kind of jump up on everyone. Like, this is just kind of part of what I do. If it seems like people are okay with me touching them and like they want a photo, sometimes I'll like jump up and like let them hold me because I'm so small. And so some people just really want a photo showing how small I am. And I jumped up on this dude, and he was like a big dude, which is like whatever. Again, like I don't really care. Big dude, so he's kind of like plushy. So I was like, okay, I can deal with this. You're not bony, whatever. But I got up there, and the smell was just the most rank BO I think I've ever smelled. And I was just like, it's morning. It's not even the afternoon yet. It's not the evening yet. There's no fucking way you should smell like this. It was like you hadn't showered in weeks. And I was like, this dude is in a fucking like nice ass shirt and some nice ass pants, his hair styled. So you could tell this dude's not like poor. He's not broke. He can afford a shower, but he smells like shit. And I'm just trying not to grimace in these photos. Like, I'm like, smile, act like you like this. Like, it's like, I feel so bad because it's like, I don't want to tell him like, hey, like, put me down, you smell.
He's probably like, bro, they like my pheromones, bro.
It's so true. I'm like, oh, dude, like,
my pheromones. All the bitches come to my pheromones.
Oh my God.
I don't know why I'm doing that horrible accent.
No, he messaged me later on, and he basically, and I got this message a lot because again, I do this a lot, and it was like, you seem to trust me because you jumped up on me. I was like, I jump up on everyone. I do this to everyone. You're not special. Stop thinking you're special. I'm sorry. I love each of my fans, but like, you're not special because I do something to you that I do to everyone. Like, you know, like, I'm sorry. You're here to see me. I'm gonna be nice.
You're not special until she gets a knuckle deep in your asshole.
In my asshole.
No, in their asshole. Just boom.
Yes. You have to okay, this is seriously, if a fan lets me do this, you have to allow me to do a strap-on fuck your ass video. Like, you have to allow me to do a pegging video and upload it and give you proceeds, or you could pay me for my time instead. That sounds even better. And then I will take you seriously. But until then, you cannot be my very special fan. My very special fan is waiting for me to fuck his asshole.
Have you fucked a dude's asshole before?
I have. Oh my God. It was so hot, actually. Like, it's funny because you wouldn't think that pegging is like, but it is. It's like, it's not.
How'd this come about?
Okay. So I was dating this dude, and this was before porn, but this is while I was camming. I was dating this dude, military. I actually ended up having to delete this video because after we broke up, he basically said he'd sue me.
That's why you got to get them model releases.
I know, and it sucks because we're like dating and we're like beginning, but he was military, and he was kind of into some weird shit. So I was like, okay, you know, we'll try this stuff out. And
Did he say yes, Sergeant, while you were inside him?
Yes.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
No.
Oh, okay, keep going.
I'm not kidding. He would wear his military uniform. He had his old uniform that he couldn't wear anymore. We'd split it completely, so he had to completely wear it. And he would want me to wear like basically a sexy sergeant's costume and fuck him with a strap on. So he came home with the strap on and made me put it on. And he was like, "You're gonna fuck my asshole." I'm
How
like,
big of a strap on are we talking here?
like probably that big. That boy had been training for a while. He was like, "I've been training to take your cock."
For the audio audience, that strap on was thicker than my arm.
Oh my God, it's so true. Okay, so, and it's funny. Okay, so clearly I fucked his asshole, whatever. He came, blah, 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 all that shit. It was all filmed, which is great. I got to upload it. I made probably about $1,000 from that video. I can't upload it anymore. Fuck you, douchebag. By the way, your wife is my friend now, so ha ha ha. Because he got remarried, and his wife basically thought he was cheating on her. And so she messaged me and asked me if he'd been messaging her, told her the truth, because he had. And basically we just spent the entire week talking mad shit about him. Because she was married to him. We were just talking shit about her husband.
That's so fucked up.
It's sisterhood. That's like how you know feminism is real. Because it's like, when it comes down to it, it's like, well, bitch, you were honest with me, so fair enough. I mean, like, let's fuck him up now. Like, fuck, like, team up. That's so smart, too, because it's like, I never understood why chicks, like, when a dude cheats, like, why you get mad at the dude? Like, it's not like, or why you get mad at the chick? It's not like it's her fault. Like,
no.
Most of the time, she doesn't know. So, like, if you message her and she tells the truth, like, yeah, this person's been seeing me, be like, bitch, he cheating on both of us. Let's ruin his life. Like, that's what you should do. Like, you should kick him in the balls together.
Right. Well, that's because someone's fucked up in their head on brain chemicals. And they're
sisterhood.
Like, well, and it goes with dudes, too. Like, when another dude fucks your girl, dudes want to fight that other dude. Like, no, she made the choice to cheat on you.
Yeah, it's like stupid. It's like, yo, like, you need to hang with the people who are like betrayed. Like, kick their ass to get, well, if you're a dude and you're a lot bigger than the chick, maybe don't. But like, you know, maybe just like.
No, the trick is at that point, find a female friend to kick her ass for you.
Yeah, do that instead. Or just cut all her hair extensions. Not human hair, though. That's really expensive. Or like, just ruin her hair iron and then break up with her. That's it. Fair enough. Equal trade. I condone this. Only in the case of cheating.
So have you ever cheated on a dude?
I have not ever cheated on a dude.
Chick?
I am very loyal. I'm just polyamorous, so. Consensual fuckery.
Well, yeah, that's not cheating. If everyone is
exactly
agreeing to the situation, there's nothing wrong with that.
Because the problem with cheating is it's all about like a consent issue and it's a trust issue.
Right, it's a violation of trust. That's all it is.
So you have to like, to cheat, you have to be a liar, you have to hide stuff, like you have to like, and it's so funny because cheaters are always such hypocrites too. Like they're so manipulative and like controlling. So it's like, you can't see their phone, but like they have to have all your passwords. It's just like so clear when someone's fucked up.
See, I would not be about being with anyone who's like, I gotta have all your passwords. Like, nah, I don't want yours.
It's
you
like,
don't need mine.
I don't need it. And it's like, you like this bitch's photo on Instagram. It's like, who fucking cares? It's like he likes your ass in real life. Like he's tapping that. Like it's clear who he likes.
Right. It's all about who you actually come home to.
Exactly. So it's like, I don't know, because it's funny because people are like, what's your phone password, blah, blah. I know my boyfriend's phone password, but it's because I've lived with him for so long. I just know what it is. He knows my phone password because it's just, he's been in my phone that much. It's like, hey, what's your phone password? I'm trying to fucking use Google. Like, okay, here you go. Like, we know it by heart at this point. Shit, like, I mean, there's certain people where it's like, I know their passwords for fucking everything. I'm not going to use them because it's a trust issue.
See, anyone who doesn't, if you don't trust your partner, don't be with them. That's always my thought process.
Exactly. And I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, you know, if your partner's hiding something, if it's not that important, like, why do you care that much? Like, what's the issue with you that you care so much about what your partner's doing? It's like, it's one thing if you really do feel like there's something going on. I don't feel like you should be with that person. If you feel
exactly, walk the fuck away.
If you feel like they're cheating, or if there's no proof and you still feel that way, I mean, go work on yourself and tell them that. Be like, I got to work on myself. I have trust issues, and maybe we could try again sometime. Like, that's that. If you're not a complete whole, then sometimes you can't expect someone else to fix you. It's not how it works. Like, you have to help yourself, and you can't help yourself if you don't think there's a problem. And when it comes down to stuff like that, there's a problem.
Yeah, there is a problem. I don't know. Trust issues or not, if you don't trust your partner for whatever reason, walk the fuck away. If there's no children or property or money involved, walk the fuck away.
Unless there's a dog involved. If there's a dog
that's
involved,
a child.
That's absolutely a child. That's the ultimate baby. I don't care if I ever have kids. My dog is more important than you. Sorry, future children. If you ever exist, I doubt it though. My tubes are gonna get tied, so sorry.
Yay! Less breeding.
No babies.
Yay!
We don't need more Asperger's in this world. I have enough going on in my head. That's not a joke. That's an absolute fact. I tell things very, very jokingly, but I have a lot of fucked up shit up here. I'd like to contain it. At least I'm smart enough to acknowledge that, though. Let's not breed more fucked up children.
Right?
Sounds good. I was in hospitals way too much. No more. We're not putting some kids through that. I'll just adopt.
Care to talk about it, or is that off?
Not really. It's kind of like a common like thing. Like, everyone kind of knows about it because most of my stuff is kind of public knowledge. So when I was a teenager, I was like, it's funny because I was like the emo kid, but like I couldn't dye my hair, so I had really short, choppy, ginger emo hair. My mom wouldn't let me dye it black, but I wanted to be cool. And it wasn't because I was like sad or anything. It wasn't because I was like, oh, I'm gonna cut my hair. Like, it was like I just thought it looked cool, so I would wear like shit ton of black eyeliner and stripper boots and things from Forever 21, and you know, I thought I was hot shit. And but the thing was, like, I did self-harm a lot, and I had a lot of suicidal tendencies, which they didn't really correlate. My mom thought they were kind of the same thing. She thought I was satanic. And she also thought that the devil was possessing me to cut myself. Mom, thank you for educating yourself. I love you. Thank you for walking away from the church after that. Because that was kind of brainwashed. But basically, after a while, my parents kind of realized that it wasn't going to go away. And they admitted me into a teen program. I went in a few times because, again, like, mental health facilities really don't work. Like, they really are just about controlling and trying to make you fit a certain standard, and it's just it doesn't really work, to be completely honest. I think the biggest thing that I really lacked, the biggest thing that I needed growing up, was just like support, and it was very difficult for me to make friends and very difficult for me to like relate to people because I do have Asperger's, so like I think very differently than a lot of people, and so socially I was in a very different place, and I was very direct. Like, a lot of people would kind of, like, not say certain things because it was just, like, considered rude. And I would just say it direct, and so people get really offended by me. Excuse me.
No excuse for you.
Yeah. But, yeah, so I was in and out, and it really was not a great way to spend high school. I was told I very likely wouldn't graduate, and I was going to have to take on 10 additional courses on top of my 4
Fuck
each
that.
semester to graduate. And they said that I could do that or I could wait another year. And I said, fuck you guys. I literally said this to my counselor. I hated my counselor. She was so homophobic and she's just like racist as fuck. So I said, fuck you guys. I'm going to graduate this year. Give me the fucking classes. And so they put me online because you can't be in 2 places at once. So they put me in online classes, and I barely fucking got them done, like right before the end of the school year. And I walked, and I just remember holding a giant middle finger, fuck you, at my graduation, just like, I hate all of you. Goodbye. Which is funny, because most of my friends that I actually had did not end up walking because they didn't give a shit, or they'd already graduated.
I'm right there with you. I didn't fucking walk.
Yeah. I think
bullshit.
It's stupid. And it's like they hold that over your head, too. Like, we won't let you walk if you fuck up. It's like, I don't give a fuck. That's my parents' thing, not mine. I don't give a shit.
Well, the way I looked at it was, it's like, wait, I gotta drop $125, $150 for a fucking cap and gown to fucking walk.
Exactly. I was like, why the fuck would I want this shit? Like, why don't you just have them? Like, why don't y'all buy them and keep them? I don't want it.
No.
I don't need it. What am I going to use this for?
I barely graduated on time, too. So.
And I'm like, we have to sit in this damn ceremony. We can't talk. We can't sit on our phones because you have to be professional. Like, bitch, we're teenagers. We don't give a shit. We just want to get our diploma and go party. Like, we're going to get drunk. That's why we're here. And get free Chick-fil-A. That's it. That's
oh, yeah, you were from the South. Free Chick-fil-A.
for real. No, it is so funny. It is,
So you were class of 04, 05?
You wish. No. I'm kidding. No, I was class of 2016.
Oh, shit. I forgot what year it is. Like, I'm trying to do the math of like 3 years ago. Like,
I was like, I'm not 30.
my brain's like, 3 years ago was 08. Oh, yeah, it's 2018. So,
I think I was actually a kid at that point. I don't even know. I don't know what year it is.
obviously, I don't either. I obviously have had not that much to drink. Camera proof of how much I've had to drink tonight.
Camera proof of how much of a lightweight.
Wow, that was embarrassing.
It's true. I have one beer and I go,
Well, yeah, you have no body weight.
exactly.
So class of 15, not 05.
16.
16. Okay.
16. Am I being enjoyable? I hope I'm making.
Oh, yeah.
I hope this is an enjoyable experience.
Am I not smiling? Am I not?
Can you see my face?
I can see your face.
Oh.
The folks at home can see your face.
I don't. They can't see my face. They can see my face though. Hello,
They
how are
can.
you?
The wide
How are you
angle.
doing? Hello, wide angle. How you doing? Hey, boys. You can hit me up. Hit me up on my private Snapchat. What's good?
We'll do that at the end. But
Oh yeah, we can touch the booty in real time. Possibly, maybe not. We'll see.
all right.
But hey,
I can't believe I just fucked up what year it is. Like, wow. Do you know what year I fucking graduated high school?
no,
Guess. Just fucking guess. I want to hear the guess.
96.
Fuck you, 96. You're not far off, but fuck you for 96.
Why?
99, but
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
not far off, but
That's 2 years.
3.
That's 3. Okay,
96 to
I'm
9.
drunk. I get a pass.
You're drunk. I can't do math.
I can't either. That's why I dropped out of college.
This is a shit show. Already 40 minutes into the show, this is an absolute shit show.
It's okay. Shit shows aren't always a bad thing. That's why I make people pay $500 for me to do that shit. I don't do okay. So like scat.
You don't do scat?
I do scat, but I only do it as like customs because like it's marketable, but it's not that marketable. You know what I mean? I can't post it on most of my regular sites. So I'm like, yeah, I do it, but I do it for this much money and it's only a custom and it's exclusive. So you pay me $500 per 15 minutes of me just shitting. And I don't touch it unless I'm wearing gloves. That's another $500 because that's gross.
Fair enough.
I get $1,000 for 15 minutes of touching poop with gloves on.
See, no one's going to pay me fucking $1,000 to touch poop.
Fuck you, pay me. Pay me to kick you in the balls. Thank you.
Hard pass on that. Thank you. I like my genitals right where they are and unkicked.
Yes. So a ball sack to your butthole and call it art.
I will pass on that as well. Thank you.
I've had someone do that. Like I had a client, and again, this is one of those like you pay me for my time, and like whatever happens on the table, like that's up to us. But he literally was like, "I will pay you $5,000 for an hour if you will sew my balls to my asshole," and I was just like, "Okay."
Whoa, that's pretty fucking brave.
It was lit.
Do they still teach home ec at this day and age?
Home ec?
Well, yeah, that's where you learn how to sew, right?
No, they do not. They stopped teaching that like 10 years ago.
Graduated in the 90s.
They stopped teaching that when I was in middle school because like budget cuts.
So you're just completely going blind on how to sew this dude's balls.
No, I know how to do it.
Where'd you learn how to sew balls?
Well, first of all, I took first aid training. Like whenever you do pro dom work, you just tend to like know this stuff and you tend to do training for it. Because it's like you can't be physically inflicting pain on people and not know how to be safe about it and like how to be consensual about it. So I did take first aid courses to kind of learn how. And then another thing is like sewing is not a hard skill to learn. we have YouTube now. We have videos. We have online tutorials. I have a grandmother who's 60 years old who knows how to sew. Like, you can find resources. The thing is, like, when you're sewing skin, you have to use, like, surgical stuff. So it's like horsehair.
I mean, you don't have to, but it'll be bad if you don't.
Yeah, if you don't, then it's just going to snap and it's not really going to do anything. So you have to use, like, medical grade stuff. And you have to keep everything sterilized and clean and just make sure it's safe. Because it's like, you want this person to be able to live out their fantasies. And yeah, they're a little different, but
well, you also don't want to be charged with manslaughter.
Well, you're not going to kill someone by sewing their balls somewhere.
I don't know.
You can't kill someone from that. It will hurt really bad, and you could sterilize them if you do it wrong. But I mean, you're just sewing the sack to the butthole.
Yeah, blood, they could bleed to death.
Not if you do it right.
Right, I'm talking about doing it wrong.
Yeah, don't pierce the balls, guys. If you're doing femdom, don't touch the balls. You just pull the sack. It's not hard. It's not hard to do. You can tell what the sack is. Like, if you can't tell what the sack is, you really shouldn't be a sex worker. I'm sorry. But it's true. I feel like if girls can't tell the difference between the balls and the ball sack, like, don't work in sex work. Like, period. Point blank. Because it's like, that's not a hard definition. Like, learn the male genitalia, first of all. And learn the female genitalia, like, when you're going to be a sex worker. Because you're working with that. Like, that's what you're working with. Like, I've heard, like, there are clients who will tell me of, like, huge name stars who don't know how to suck a dick. I'm like, how the fuck? Like, you work with this every single day. How do you not know how to suck a dick? It's like they just go up and down.
Because there's a difference between being aesthetically pleasing and actually causing pleasure.
But the thing is, like, even when I'm on set, it's like, it's not hard to look hot and actually suck a dick. You just, like, there's a lot of spit involved. There's, like, different parts supposed to be played with. It's not just one long part. It's not all one thing. It's like everything has a different sensitivity and every person is different. And it's like, when you are sucking a dick, like, or eating pussy or whatever, pay attention to what your partner's doing. Because it's like, even when I'm on set, every guy is different. Like, I'll be licking certain parts and, like, sucking on his balls and whatever. And it's like, he'll react more and I'll just do that more. Because I'm like, this is going to be the fastest way to get him to come. And I don't want to be here all day.
My dollars per hour.
Yeah. My dollar. If I'm here more than 8, you pay me extra 500. I don't work for free. Thank you. But yeah, no, like, I do really enjoy, like, oral stimulation and, like, pleasing my partners. And so that is really important to me. And that was, like, long before the sex industry. And I know we don't really have a good sex education, but it's like, we have the internet. We have YouTube. Look it up. Look up a diagram, man. Like, seriously, how old are y'all? How old are these females that you don't know what a penis does?
I think everyone knows what a penis does.
But do you know how boners exist, ladies? If you don't, look it up. It's actually kind of badass. It's literally just a muscle that gets filled with blood and just goes whoosh.
I don't think it's a muscle.
It is a muscle.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Mm-hmm.
That's why whenever you have your dick hard, you can go whoop, whoop, whoop. You can, like, twerk it.
No, that's a muscle under, like, in the taint.
It's the whole part of it. It's all connected.
Well, yeah, it's connected, but hold on. We're pulling up penis anatomy on.
Am I right?
Hold on. The penile shaft is composed of 3 erectile columns, 2 corpora cavernosa, and a corpus spongiosum. Medical terms are not my strong point.
Can I see?
There's suspensory ligaments. They're elastic fibers that expand the penis.
So muscle.
No, elastic fibers are not muscle.
What are elastic fibers then?
God damn it.
They're muscle.
No, muscle tissue is muscle tissue.
No, it's similar to, like, what you would find on, like, inner things. So, like, you have muscles, like, your heart is a muscle, but it's a different kind of muscle than, like, your liver or, like, your, like, biceps. Like, it's different, but it's still a muscle.
My liver is definitely not a muscle.
My vagina is a muscle.
Well, yeah, that contracts.
So is a penis.
No, penis has muscle at its base that causes it to, yeah.
But it is technically a muscle.
It is not a muscle.
Not a muscle. It says it's a muscle.
No, it doesn't say it's a muscle. There is not a word. The word muscle is not in any of the gross anatomy of penis anatomy right there.
Siri, is the penis a muscle?
I didn't find any.
Search the web. What the fuck?
Siri don't know shit about dick.
Penis muscle. Penis muscle.
You're going to get some weird anime muscly penis.
What the fuck, Siri, you suck. I can't even look it up. I can't.
No, there is no penis muscle.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to show you what Siri calls me. Hey, Siri, what's my name?
You're Athena, but you daddy.
Even my phone calls me daddy.
Siri, what's my name?
You're Matt. But since we're friends, I get to call you Matt fucking Slayer.
That's right. That's right.
I love that. I love this too because, okay, so I did a Pure Taboo scene. And I went on set. And I'm kind of friends with them now. And it was Craven. I got there and he was like, look who it is. It's Athena fucking Rayne. Because it's like, that's my thing, is that's like my jacket. And I have like t-shirts that say that and everything. So the first time they saw me, I was wearing a jacket that said Athena fucking Rayne. And so that became a joke. Like I left it there and someone picked it up and asked whose it was. And the makeup artist was like, that's Athena fucking Rayne's.
Well, obviously, it says it on the jacket.
And she thought that she was like, I did something wrong. She's like, no, that's what the jacket says. So like this girl like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch it. The makeup, no, it's just what the jacket says. She's Athena fucking Rayne. She's a badass. Like, what's good? And I'm just like, I love my family. I love you guys. By the way, if you guys are listening, I love you guys so much. You guys are fans. Love you guys. I'm going to deep throat this now.
You wouldn't be the first.
Just put my mouth there.
No, God damn it. They're very expensive microphones. Please don't deep throat them.
Good. It's expensive like me.
Plus, a fairly recent previous guest may have tasted one of my loads and then fucking put her mouth on it. Why did she taste one of my loads? Because sex happened.
I really have to pee.
We can pause for a sec while you pee.
Yes, I have to urinate. I'm going to go urinate in someone's mouth, guys.
Not it.
Volunteers tribute.
Do me a solid before you come back to the table. Grab the bottle of bullet from the bar. The little bottle. There we go. Athena Rayne, ladies and gentlemen, bring me some more booze because I ran out.
I'm awesome.
She is indeed.
I am the booze cruise.
And she is back, and I no longer have to stall for time without her.
It's okay. We can stall for time in my butthole.
That's... I don't think that's how that works.
Is it though?
I generally, while I'm in someone's butthole, I'm not stalling. Well, I mean, I'm trying not to come, but I don't really consider that stalling.
Is that stalling? What is stalling? Am I stalling? Where are we?
We have established earlier in the evening, Athena knows where she is.
What are we doing?
We're doing a podcast.
We are doing a podcast. We are. Do you want to look at a picture of my butt?
No.
This is my butt.
I saw it earlier. I probably already liked it.
Damn, it's a good photo. I'm proud of that fucking picture.
I love that, like, she's here in person. She's like, do you want to see my butt? Oh, here's a picture of it. Like,
Here's a picture of my butt.
we have 3 cameras going. You could just show the audience your butt.
No, I just took a shit. I'd rather not.
Fair enough. The last thing we want is to try to test my editing skills to a dangler.
I got a scat custom while I was in the bathroom.
She used her custom Snapchat for my bathroom.
Who wouldn't though? It's a nice bathroom.
Yeah, it's obviously a dude's bathroom though.
My bathroom looks even worse.
Well, you live with a dude, so...
No, his side is so neat. He, like, cleans everything. I'm, like, my makeup's everywhere. My extensions are everywhere. I admit this. I fully admit this. I'm a disaster. My room is so messy. And it's, like, I don't know how to fucking organize. At all. I have to pay someone to organize my room. I'm really bad at it. I admit this. This is, like, a real thing. I feel like people are going to hate for this, but it's, like, it's true. Like, I've always been honest about this. I'm not good at domestic shit. In any way, shape, or form. I'm good at decorating. I'm not good at cleaning. I don't like it.
And put your man to work.
Pretty much. I'm like, hey, I'll pay you $50 if you clean this place. I've done that before. I'm like, hey, I'll pay you like to clean up my shit.
Just kick it old school. Do sexual favors.
Nah, we're already past that point.
He's so jaded to sexual favors that he's like, nah, I'm not.
Well, he's dating a porn star, so he knows, like, hey, like, you do this with everyone. Like, it's kind of at that point where it's like, I feel like using sex as a financial compensation is now kind of like weird for us because I already do it.
All right, whatever works for your relationship.
Nah, but at this point, it's kind of like, I'll pay him. Because it's like, dude, like, what does he want? Like, he already has a girlfriend who's loyal. He has a companion. He has a dog. Like, he has a good job. Like, he doesn't need anything else except $50 in his pocket that he can spend on sports. Because that's what boys do, right? Or a video game or something.
I spend my money on booze, travel, video games.
I spend my money on The Sims. I have probably like $500 in Sims upgrades. I'm not kidding.
What?
Yeah. I buy all the expansion packs and shit because I think it's fun.
How do you spend $500 on The Sims?
Well, basically with The Sims 4, like when you have all the expansion packs, they're all $40 on top of the game. So you have the game, then you have 40, and then you have 40. And then you're already at like 120. And then there's 40, 40, 40, 200, 40, 40. And you've got like the stuff packs, which are all 10. There's like 20 of those. And then you've got like other expansion packs, which are like 20. And there's like 15 of those. So it's like you reach that pretty quickly.
Fuck yeah.
I love The Sims. My Sim, I have a mod on my Sims that trains them to suck dick because I'm nasty.
Well, sucking dick is very important.
But I have it now. Okay, so there's this mod, and I forgot the name of it, but you look it up. It's like basically Sims sex mod, and you can literally like have them have parts, and they suck dick, and they'll like ride dick, and they'll like fuck the asshole, and they can have like 3-ways and shit. It's so much more interesting to me than like just the standard Sim games, which I feel like is so fucking weird. It's like I could just watch porn. You just watch hentai, but this is more fun because then I get to do it. It's like, you have to fuck this bitch. You will make her pregnant.
You're about making your Sims pregnant? What the fuck?
I have to make my Sims pregnant. I have to make one chick have a baby with like 10 different dudes.
Can you have your Sims have abortions?
No.
Oh, that's some pro-life bullshit.
Nah. No, but like the thing is, like you have to do either woohoo or try for baby. So if you're trying for baby, you're trying for baby.
Yeah, but
Like you're trying to get pregnant.
I don't know. I've forgotten, well, not forgotten to pull out, but I've definitely come inside people before that I did not want to get pregnant.
Well, no, it's basically just like take your birth control or don't take your birth control.
Well, birth control is not 100% effective.
I know, but that's The Sims. The Sims doesn't care. It's like, do you want a kid or not?
The Sims should let you get an abortion.
No, because The Sims give you the choice to fucking not get pregnant at all.
Well, that's an awesome choice.
It is an amazing choice. But the thing is with kids, like if you don't take care of them, the CPS will come and take them anyways.
Sick.
Literally. There's CPS in The Sims. Like, what the fuck? You have to pay bills. I feel like people think it's just a fun game. And I'm like, this is life before I knew adulting sucked.
See, that's why I never got into The Sims. I'm like, oh, I got to give up my life to give this thing a better life than I have.
It's so
Fuck
true.
that.
But you can also have it get adopted. So, I mean, like, do what you want.
Well, in real life, I just don't want to get anyone pregnant. But I do enjoy coming inside people.
Then play The Sims.
Yeah,
Play The Sims.
I'm 100% certain no matter how satisfying a Sims game is, it will not be as pleasurable as coming inside someone.
I mean...
100% certain
I mean,
of that.
someone has that fetish, and if it exists, it exists.
I'm just talking for me.
I just want to make Sims porn. Like, just record my Sims fucking and then sell it to horny dudes. Someone would buy it.
Make your own Pornhub channel of Sims fucking.
Just the Sims having sex.
And you narrating it. Like it's a nature documentary.
Yes. Here you have the Sim. Her name is Marie. She is a nice brunette with a very nice rack. It's been augmented with this amazing mod that makes your racks even bigger because it's very hard to augment it past realistic expectations. So now she looks like a Bratz doll. Oh, look at her giving Ryan some amazing head. Head is this term that we used to say blowjob or oral fellatio. So she's going down
Or
on
cunnilingus.
cunnilingus. Oh, now we see Macy has joined the bunch. Wow, Macy, you naughty girl.
Oh, this is really what you do in your downtime?
I narrate things. If you didn't know this, guys, I do voiceover work. I narrate hentai. What's good?
Do you really?
I do, actually. This is something like a lot of people have said. They're like, your moans sound like fucking hentai. I'm like, well, probably because I do fucking hentai.
So how'd you get into doing voiceover work on hentai?
It's really not that hard when you're doing voiceover work in general, like for commercials and shit.
Well, elaborate. Like, how did this come about?
Well, typically you just like find the companies and then you find casting lists. So you'll like search it up like, hey, like voiceover casting lists. And then you look for like different companies. And like there are anime companies that make hentai and they make straight anime. So like once you've done shit for them, then you're like, hey, by the way, like I kind of want to do this thing. Give me a chance. And then it's kind of like, okay, you know what? Whatever. This American chick, we need a fucking dub anyways. All y'all suck anyways. Which is true. Most hentai dubs fucking suck. So they'll be like, okay, whatever. This bitch wants to dub it. It's hentai. It's hard to fucking find people who want to do this shit. And then you do it. It's mostly just making noises. Just like, yeah, senpai.
And there we go from YouTube.
Oh my god. I can't even.
Have you been to Japan?
Well, the thing is, they're English dubs, so they're not Japanese.
Oh, I know, but have you been to Japan?
No, I do not have a passport.
Get out.
I need to get a passport.
Get a fucking passport.
I need to. I'm not an adult yet. I'm trying to learn.
You're definitely an adult. You fuck on film.
I'm scared to get a passport because
Why?
I don't want to talk to people and have to go socialize at the post office.
For like 10 minutes.
That's way too long. This is why I like camera screens. I don't have to actually talk to people. There's no offense to anyone. It really just is. Like, I love people, but it's like I get so drained socially. Like, when it's like 1 to 2 people, it's cool. But it's like if I don't know people, or like it's not a common situation where it's like the post office or the store, I do not want to go. I will do everything in my power to not go.
Take my advice. You are mad young. See the fucking world. I foolishly waited till my 30s to start fucking traveling. Feliciating the mic will not distract me from this fucking topic. See the fucking world.
Yes. I want to, though. I really do. Because I know there's only like a handful of girls who have a passport anyways. And it's like when it comes to international shoots, like that's money.
Yeah. Legal porno books a lot of people.
I want to do that. Like,
get a fucking passport.
legal porno. I'm going to get a passport and then I'm coming for you, baby.
You down for that triple anal?
All the triple anal. I'm coming for you, Prague and Switzerland and Britain and France, and just fuck my asshole, please. Thank you. By the way, I'm doing more anal in January. I'm actually supposed to be working with the Perv City for the first time, so I'm excited.
Nice.
I'm excited. I'm going to take it in my asshole. I may be getting an anal cream pie, which we know I love. We'll see what else happens. I'm just excited to take photos with that damn glass pink wall because I really like that thing.
All right. So once you get a passport, where do you want to go?
Probably Milan.
Why Milan?
I just want to see the fashionable capital of the world.
All right.
And then definitely Tokyo. And
Tokyo, so rad.
I just want to go see all the lights and shit and like technology, and I just want to try a bidet like from Japan, not from here, because our bidets are fucking shit.
Oh, Japanese toilets are magical.
I want a Japanese toilet.
I've been to Tokyo twice.
Oh my fucking god, I
It
want
is
to go.
my fucking happy place.
I just want to sit on the toilet and just stay.
The first time I was there, I was like, sat down like, oh, this motherfucker's warm. Oh, I get to choose this. Oh my god.
It's so great. I want to order a toilet when I'm there and have it shipped to America.
You can.
I want that. And I want a bathtub too. I want a nice bathtub. Our bathtubs suck. Or like a clawfoot. I've always wanted to design my own bathroom.
So they're like traditional bathrooms in like a home are a little weird. Mm-hmm. Look, the bath. So they're generally like one room for a toilet, one room for the shower bath. Mm-hmm. So the room with the shower bath, there's a drain in the floor, like of the room. It's all plastic. Because you just shower in the room and then you get in the tub, you soak, you get out and then shower off.
I love that. That's like goals.
It was pretty rad. It was clutch when I was so drunk.
That's great.
The audience has heard this before, but the last trip to Tokyo, I got so drunk I slept in a planter at a station for a couple hours.
I love that.
So drunk. I got to go back to Tokyo. It's been almost 3 years since my last trip.
No, it's kind of funny because a really good friend of mine, he buys my porn now. I dated him in high school for a very short amount of time. Nothing against any of us. It was just like we were all really fucking weird at that age. But yeah, so he's in the Navy again, subs guy. And so he was recently stationed in Tokyo, and he's a bit of an alcoholic, which is like cool. Like,
Oh, that is not the city to be in if you're an alcoholic.
but he's a cool alcoholic. Like he knows his shit, and it's just crazy. I love him so much. But so he'd be messaging me like on my Twitter from Japan, be like, dude, like I got this shit for you. Like what's up? Like I'm coming. And he was like recently, he was like, I'm coming to the States. We need to chill. And like we're kind of at the point where it's like he knows like I do porn, but it's like also like he's not gonna try to tap that because we're friends at this point. It's weird. And so he's like, yo, I'm coming to the States. Are you gonna be in Georgia? I was like, no, dude, I moved to California months ago. And he was like, bitch, I'm coming to California. We're gonna go get drunk. So hey, Sky, was good. Still waiting for that. Come to California. I will treat you to dinner. I will not fuck you, but I will treat you to dinner because dinner's fucking bomb out here.
Depending on who you have sex with, dinner is sometimes better.
Nah, I won't suck his dick. It's too weird. But I will get someone else to suck his dick because he does have a nice dick.
Well, then you're a good friend.
Exactly.
I need more.
I'll hook you up, man. I'll hook you up with all my porn friends.
See, I need more friends who are just like, yeah, I'll get someone to suck your dick.
Yeah, because he's hot. I mean, he's clean. Like, why the fuck not?
Right?
I mean, like, there are some porn girls that I know, like, do not fuck off camera. Like, almost ever. I'm just like, dude, like, I know you're fucking horny. Fuck someone. Like, just keep it clean.
Different strokes for different folks.
I know they're horny, though. It's like they want to, but it's like, hey, like, I don't want to fuck up my career. I'm like, you can fuck outside of your career and not fuck up your career. Just be safe.
I also know some performers who fuck at the drop of a hat.
Oh, my God. I know a few like that. I'm not even going to say it, though. Just smart. Just know that if you do this, you're probably on my no list. Because I'm not getting HIV from someone because they don't know how to control themselves. Sorry, no offense. Again, no offense to anyone who has HIV. I know that it's not something anyone wants.
Oh, nope. Couldn't even get that one out. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, no
I'm not going to even put that out into the world. Just
yeah. It's not something anyone wants. And most people who have it, I highly doubt, it was something that you knowingly made in it. And I know for the most part, like for a really long time, it was an issue. Like people knew they had it and like they would spread it and they wouldn't try to say anything about it. And like, that's like a really big thing. And it's like, even if it's not effective, say something to your partner if there's anything that you feel like is off. And it's like, if you feel like something's off, go get fucking tested. Like, it's better to know.
Go get tested anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing if you have something, but you should always tell your partner. It's better that they know and that they're fully consenting than, like, you don't tell them because you think you're not going to get to fuck. Like, that's not okay.
Yeah, I know some performers who definitely have herpes. Like, it's pretty rampant.
Herpes is kind of everywhere. Apparently, I'm immune, though. I didn't know this.
Well, good on you.
It's a redhead thing. We're, like, immune to a lot of diseases.
Cool.
Yeah.
But for a while, she was not telling people. And then when she came to terms with it and started telling people that, yeah, I have herpes, civilians would still fuck her.
Yeah.
Like, is what it is.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal, especially like with herpes. It's really not that big. If it was like syphilis, that's another thing, though. That's like, please tell people. Please.
If you have syphilis, go get fucking antibiotics and don't fuck anyone until it's over.
Just stop trying to get some head. Just stop. Just don't.
Yeah,
Back it off.
just wait till you're cured. It's like a week and a half.
Seriously. That's another thing I do have to say. Like, for new performers, if you don't know this, like, I'm on PrEP. Even though there's almost no possibility of me contracting HIV, I'm still on PrEP. I still am. Because it's like, you don't know if there's going to be one day where a performer comes on a set. And it's like, some of the guys do gay escorting, and that's none of my business. But, like, when you raw dog it, that is my business. So I've started doing that because almost every single time that we've had an outbreak, well, not an outbreak, but someone infected, it's been from someone who does that. Again, no offense to anyone. It's like, tell people about that shit.
Yeah, but the problem is people have stigmas about it. But
it doesn't matter. That's the thing, is even if you're like HIV positive and you're not effective, like, just tell your partner. And it's like,
well, if you're HIV positive, you shouldn't be anywhere near a porn set.
yeah, period. But people won't tell people. And it's like, it's not because of stigma. It's like, you need to tell your partners whether you're paying someone or not. Like, I don't care. Like, that's not fucking okay. Especially like if you are a client and you're fucking one of your favorite stars, like, especially if you know they're straight and they do straight porn, like, come on, dude. Like, I don't
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do. You are altering their life for the end of time.
Exactly. And it's like, dude, like, you're knowingly ending their career. You're knowingly, like, fucking up their money and their health at the same time. Like, that's not okay. Like, I don't care what the circumstance, I don't care about the stigma. Like, just if you're going to fuck someone, you need to tell them beforehand that you have this. And if they don't want to fuck you, find someone who does. Or, you know, there's resources for other people who are positive now. You can't affect someone who's already infected.
Actually, I think there are multiple variants of the virus, so you could.
I mean, yeah, there's the one that's non-effective, and then there's the one that is. So there's the two. But, I mean, when you have it and you can't affect someone, there are now dating sites for people who have HIV.
Man, if you're really desperate, I'm sure you could just be like, I'm game.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's a thing. And that's, again, that's no offense to anyone. And that I know it can happen to anyone in any community. You know, I mean, I am LGBT, so it's not like I'm saying, like, oh, it's only gay people. Like, it's not. I'm saying, like, in the porn community, that's where it typically has come from. It just has.
Well, it's really hard for heterosexual males who are non-intravenous drug users to get HIV. That's just what it is.
And it's like the only other way, if they're not, is gay escorting. When you do anal, the possibility of you contracting it is intensified by a ridiculous amount. And that's where that comes from. I'm not saying this. Females who do anal, like escorting, raw dog, can also have a high risk. I'm saying that most women in the industry do not do that. You know, and this is coming from, like, people who are open about it. Because I'm one of those people who's open about, like, the fact that I take clients. I know some girls hide it, but...
Well, so that's very new school of you. Like,
yeah.
When I started in the industry, people did not talk about that in open circles. And everyone knew that there were some girls that were taking clients.
Yeah.
That were escorting. It was never talked about in open circles. And then as tube sites have become more prevalent and there's been less money for scenes, more and more people have been open about that they're escorting.
Well, I don't even think it's that. I think, you know, tube sites are definitely a big part of it, but we're also in a big turn of how we view society and how we view sexuality. Even you look at mainstream, you know, movies and things like that. The line between porn and just sexual entertainment, you know, between what a PG-13 to R-rated movie and an XXX movie is becoming ridiculously blurred. You're seeing themes that you see in porn in regular movies now. You're seeing people who talk about it. Like, people talk about sex now. People talk about sexuality and gender orientation and all these things because now we have access to all this information. So it's not as weird anymore. Before, you just didn't talk about it. So when you talk to your parents about sex, it was weird. But now it's like you know everything. So when you have
it wasn't a weird thing. It was a stigma within the industry because...
Not even the industry, though. I'm saying, like, in general. Because, yeah, there's still people in the public who have these opinions about escorts.
Oh,
but
in the public...
I'm saying in general with everyone because the public view does affect the industry, whether we want to admit it or not. We've been different, but we're not completely unaffected. The world is changing, and so is the way that we view sex work. So back in the day, there was this huge hierarchy where, you know, porn stars were at the top and then escorts were at the bottom. That was kind of the way it was. And then you started having, you know, this kind of high-end companion thing start to come out. You started seeing, like, sugar babies becoming more open and prevalent. Then sex started taking a bigger place in society. So we started learning more. We started becoming more educated. People started being more comfortable with who they were. So people started coming out as gay and bi and trans and just accepting who they were. And my generation in particular is becoming a hugely sexual generation because it's okay for us. There's nothing weird about talking about it because we've always done it. You know, my parents find it very taboo. They're very religious. Most of us, you know, that are this way are. You know, we grew up like this. And so they don't really understand it, but me trying to explain it to them, I was like, look, the world is changing and you can hold on to this way that you were raised and the way, you know, the beliefs that you had, or you can follow the path and treat people like they're people and just go with it. And that's kind of what I've learned to do and what a lot of my generation does. And that's a big reason why when I talk to people my age who aren't in the sex industry, they'll be like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm a porn star. And they're like, oh, cool. You know, can you tell me about that? I have so many questions. You know, how do you stay safe? How do you blah, blah, blah? You know, and it's never like, do you do drugs? that was always the question, like back in the day, like, oh, you do drugs, or oh, you're just a whore, or blah, blah, blah. Now it's, oh, like, how do scenes work? Oh, like, do you ever know your partners? Are you friends with people outside of scenes? Like, how does it work? Blah, blah. Oh, you network, you do social media. How does that work? Oh my God. And it's not always like, how do I get started? It's just, they want to know, because it's a thing that people watch constantly, but they never know about it. So now escorting is kind of becoming this thing where it's like, well, we kind of already are being compensated for sexual things. We're kind of already talking about sex. We're watching sex constantly. But what's so weird about, asking for cash for sex as opposed to like just taking a $5 McDonald's meal? It's the same shit. It's the same thing. It's just you're getting actual money in one scenario, and in the other, you're pining for this guy who probably doesn't care about you. Like, so I think in my generation in particular, it's just become something that a lot of people are more open to. And, when you see people doing it, I don't like when people are dishonest about it. That's a big thing with me, is I don't like when people lie about their sexual tendencies. So I'm always honest and open with every single one of my partners about what I do. I'm open about the people I sleep with. I'm open about the people I hang around. I'm open about what I do in my free time. This is why I don't hang out with people who do heavy drugs. This is why I stay away from some of the parties. This is why I personally try to refrain from getting into anything that could potentially ruin my career or potentially make my scene partners feel unsafe. That's a big piece, that I feel like is a good thing. Back in the day you hit it, and that created kind of a mistrust in people who did it, because once you were kind of exposed for it, then it was, you've been lying to everybody and you're putting everybody at risk. And especially when you think about the 80s and you had the AIDS crisis. If you're sleeping with the wrong person, and back then, again, sexual education was not where it is now. You're sleeping with the wrong person, you catch it, you infect everyone on set. And then all of a sudden, you have an outbreak of performers. If we had too many outbreaks of anything, the government would shut us down. We're protected because of free speech rights. We're protected because media protection rights. But health issues become health issues, and health issues cannot stay. And the government will use any excuse to shut someone down, especially the sex industry. They don't care. They fucking hate us. So now you see where it is. Testing is much more up to date. The computers are much more up to date. You can honestly make someone pull up their test online. Like, they have to show you, pull it up, and you could see it.
Oh, yeah. The audience is aware of that. I've pulled up my pass.
Exactly.
So
now it's like, it's so open, and we're having this revolution of sexuality and of conversation and of honesty. And the more people who do it, the more people who see it, the more who are likely to be honest about it. And it makes us feel safer on set to know about it, to know what's going on, to know exactly who our partners are. And that, to me, is better than everyone hiding it. And I feel like that's why now we're kind of starting to accept it and be open about it and honest about it. Because you cannot lie to your partner and expect it not to come out. That's not okay.
Well, you shouldn't be lying to your partner at all.
Exactly. Point blank. It doesn't matter if it's for a scene or if it's, someone you're dating. You need to be completely honest.
Or someone you just randomly hook up with in a bar.
Exactly. So if you're escorting, say it. I escort. I spend time with people who want company for money, for monetary compensation. There's no exchange for sex. It's just for time. If they want to cuddle and watch a movie, we cuddle and watch a movie. If they want to enjoy a walk on the beach, we'll go enjoy a walk on the beach. And yes, my friends, these are things I actually do. These are things I make thousands of dollars an hour for, because people really just want to feel loved. And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And if you are in a position where you have thousands of dollars to spend for your company, more power to you.
Hell yeah.
No one's company is worth thousands of dollars to me. Nobody's.
I mean, just say mine is for advertisement purposes.
No. I'm sorry, Athena. I am not going to spend thousands of dollars to spend time with you.
Well, you don't have to. Just tell other people to.
No, other people definitely should. I'm having a fucking blast right now. Other people should definitely spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to spend time with you.
Exactly. But not you.
I'm just a cheap motherfucker.
But you're my friend, so it's okay.
I'm just cheap.
You get free time.
Yeah.
You're the only one. It's you, my boyfriend, and my agent. That's it.
Yes.
And Randy.
And your publicist.
My publicist.
There's like 5 of us. Rad.
That's it.
That's it. I'm so honored.
Everyone else has to pay me. I don't have enough time.
Everyone else, fuck you, pay her.
I love you guys, but pay me. It really is. It's like, I love you guys, but like, pay me to care. I'm sorry. I have too much to do.
Jesus Christ, I wish I could get away with that. Like, man, I would love to hang out, but you're not paying me, so I'm not coming.
No, that's so fucking true. There's so many events that people are like, hey, come do this. And I'm like, I could, but money, so no.
Yeah, no, I tried to get you to come out to an event tomorrow night, and you're like, nah, no.
Well, I probably could like figure out how to get paid, but I really am shooting tomorrow.
All good. Like, I am never trying to fuck with someone's money like that.
I'm getting the D tomorrow. No, I'm actually excited because I'm supposed to be working with this dude. Like, it's another society. A lot of the society dudes are actually really fucking hot. And it's this dude, like, I was on the Pure Taboo set with. And this guy is, like, I mean, built like a fucking Hollywood celebrity. And I'm just like, I get to fuck you tomorrow? Easy fucking day. Damn. I'm excited. I'm gonna suck that dick like a motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you hear me? I'm coming for you.
She's gonna suck that dick like
a motherfucker. I'm on Instagram. It's good, guys. Follow me on Instagram.
Oh, we'll get to that later in the show.
Follow me on Instagram if you like Instagram model aesthetics and no nudity, because I'm not trying to fucking get banned. Stop posting your nipples on Twitter. That's why you're banned.
Oh, you can post your nipples on Twitter.
No. Oh, Instagram. My bad. But I'm so done. But yeah, no, like people are like posting photos where it's just like their pussy, but there's just a heart sticker on them. I'm like, you wonder why you get fucking banned. Like, post actual content.
Yeah, Zuckerberg's totally afraid of the female body.
Oh, it's actually really true. No, but like it really is the thing. If you market like an Instagram model and like, you know, you're not gonna get banned.
So you think Zuckerberg fucks through a sheet?
Probably. Yeah.
Man.
It's got to be a cellophane sheet though, because he's afraid of germs.
2 layers, like
2 layers.
Opaque sheet, cellophane sheet.
Yes.
Cellophane.
But yeah, no, the thing is, like, if the only way you can attract an audience is by being naked, then don't have an Instagram account to begin with. Like,
fuck, I'm gonna delete mine right now.
Because the thing is, like, you look through mine, it's like you look through some girls and it's just one photo. It's just them trying to be naked in any way possible. And you look at mine, it's like you can be sexy and you can attract customers completely clothed. I know, it's hard to believe.
I know, I can't get anyone while I have clothes on.
It's so hard to believe that you could be sexy and attractive, even though there are Instagram models making thousands and thousands of dollars completely clothed, ma'am.
You don't say.
No, you don't say. Like, I mean, just wear a bra minimum. Like, wear something.
What cup size do you think I got?
Maybe you're like a C.
Oh, fuck you.
What? Would you be a D?
Jesus Christ.
That's a compliment.
Not for a dude.
Well, I thought you wanted boobs.
Yeah, I want other people's boobs, not mine.
I mean, if you would like boobs, then you're a C. If you would not like boobs, then maybe a B-.
Either way, Athena thinks I have a rack.
I think he has nice tits. I would love those tits.
Ouch.
That's a compliment. That's it. I thought you were asking me if you were a woman, what tits you would have.
No, not at all.
Can you tell I'm drunk?
Maybe a little.
This is how I think when I'm drunk.
You're like, yep.
Oh, he's saying if he was a woman. Okay. Or maybe if you got a boob job, you would get double Ds.
Oh, shit. If I was getting a boob job, I'd get fucking huge tits.
Just ease. Guys,
I also wouldn't leave the house at that point.
Guys, like, I'm going to keep my boobs until I become a MILF, and then I'm getting a huge boob job.
You have big tits already.
No, but, like, I mean down to here, so I can look like a fake fucking Barbie. I'm kidding. I'm absolutely fucking kidding. I don't want boobs that big. That sounds like it's painful.
Yeah, back problems.
Yeah, I already got back problems. I already got muscle problems. You can hear my bones crack when I move.
You're 21. That shouldn't be a thing.
I'm pretty sure I have arthritis, guys.
Oh, of course, my hands don't crack it for once.
Can you see that?
Yeah. And the camera sees it too. Well, that is just from something else.
No, seriously. That's been like since my childhood. Like,
for the audio listeners, I've drank a little bit too. That is Athena cracking her jaw.
It's me cracking everything. I'll crack your head on my vagina.
I don't think that works. Like you a Bond villain? You're gonna crack. Like that's what Bond villains do. They crack heads on vaginas.
I have to be a Bond villain now, guys. Who wants that? Where is the porn? Axel Braun, I'm looking at you. We need a new parody. And you need to put me in it. I'm 21 now. What's good? Because I know you don't work with teens. It's okay. I don't really like them either. No offense. No, because there's so many fucking teens that don't show up to fucking set. I'm like, be committed to what you say you're going to fucking do. I don't care if you don't want to work today. This is the real world. Grow the fuck up.
Hey, I hate to break it to you. There's plenty of people that are in the MILF category that do the same shit.
I fucking hate it. But like, I've literally like, there was like a girl who was like 18 who like showed up to set with a needle in her arm. I was like, my dude, like, what the fuck?
Wait,
Like, she
what?
just showed up catatonic. She was living in the space too. Like she's like not. She didn't even have to leave. Like she's in the space. She lived at the space because there's a model house, and she just had a needle in her arm. She's supposed to be shooting. I was like, we have to cancel this shit now. You fucking dumbass.
What the fuck?
Like don't. Like you're 18. You're ruining your fucking life. You're so stupid.
That is super fucked up.
I hate that shit. And I'm just like, stop offering 18-year-old, like, to everyone at the party, stop offering the teens cocaine, please. Stop. Don't do it. It's not right. Stop it. If you're going to offer the 20-somethings cocaine, whatever, that's up to them, but don't offer the teens. Their brains are not in the right place to, like, accept or deny because they're in peer pressure. You know, like, they're new. They're like, oh, I gotta fit in and make them think I'm cool. And don't do that.
I hate to break it to you. A lot of people that are your age are still the peer pressure teen.
I know, but it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, when you're still in your teens, your brain is still developing. And in your 20s, as a female in particular, your brain is as developed as it's going to get. If you're stupid, you're stupid. Like, sorry, but, you know, like, don't be naive. But, you know, when you're a teen and you're young and you're fresh off, you know, the high school boat, and you have people who are much more influential than you that you want to be shooting for, you know, saying like, here, have this, do you want this? Like, you can say no, but you're not going to. I say no. Because I want a career, and they respect me more for it. Like I know people don't realize this, but like if you say no, they're gonna like you more for it because they respect you.
I don't think they're gonna like you any more or any less. They just don't care
because they respect you. Because it's like a thing where it's like you can say yes all day long, but if you say no, I don't really do that. It's not my thing. Then it's like, you know what? You made a decision. Cool. That's cool with me.
I don't think it's a respect more or less. I think it's a okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It's
the thing
no
is,
one's gonna respect you any less. No one's going to give it any thought if you say no.
No, but the thing is, I've kind of noticed this. The girls who kind of give it, and this is kind of a tidbit, and I feel like people are going to twist this a little bit, but the girls who kind of just accept it and go with it and whatever are crazy party animals, have cocaine, just, you know, in the end, those are the ones that fade out the fastest. And then the girls who kind of turn it down and are serious and, you know, just have fun, you know, drinking, doing the normal stuff, you know, just having a good time, mingling with the people, you know, actually able to communicate, not getting into fights, you know. Those are the girls who last years and years and years. And those are the girls who actually end up becoming friends with these directors and these other models. And, you know, these are the girls that end up succeeding very fast is because they know how to fucking handle themselves and they know how to not run their lives. Like, you have to be smart. And when it comes down to it, respect is, it's not just that one action, but it's they notice these little things. And when a director or any other talent notices you and you're just kind of being a normal human being, having fun, you know, you're having fun on your own, but you're taking into consideration yourself and you're setting your boundaries, not only does that show that you're going to take care of your health and you are aware of yourself, but it shows that on set, and this is a subconscious thing, it shows that on set you're going to be able to set your boundaries as well, and they're not going to have to deal with you just saying, oh, I'm down for whatever, and you're really fucking not, and then you get a really shitty scene.
Well, also, just don't be fucked up on set.
Exactly. Don't be fucked up anywhere. Just stop doing cocaine. Just stop.
Well,
It's not worth it. It's not. Maybe once. Once is okay. Once or twice is okay. An addiction is not okay.
Well, addiction is never good.
Once it's a problem and you can't stop, don't do it anymore.
No matter what it is, addiction is not good.
Once it becomes a problem, stop doing it.
Right. If alcohol becomes a problem, stop doing it.
Exactly. Like, I can have this drink. I'm good.
Yeah, you've had like a little bit of it.
I've had a little bit. Like, it's even like if I emotionally drink, and it's like, I feel like some people really don't like this, but sometimes I will have a couple beers when I'm really, really upset, and it calms me down. And, you know, if that becomes a habit every single time, yeah, that could be problematic. But it's like if you're just doing it every once in a while, you just want to chill out because you're mad and you want to throw things at the wall and it just calms you down, then you know what? Have a beer or two. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all.
Exactly.
Nothing at all.
Mellows you out. Do whatever makes you happy. If it's not affecting your life, not a problem.
And it's not negatively affecting someone else's life.
Exactly. If harm none, do as thou will.
I agree.
Wicked read, motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she coming in here with some witchy shit.
Just smiling is not good audio for the audio listeners.
I am smiling. I'm gonna deep throat that.
Stop deep throating the mic.
But it's so delicious.
I really hope you're just not tasting my load from the previous guest.
Oh, God. Who was the previous guest? Who? I have no idea who that is. Now I gotta look it up. God damn it.
That is the episode that airs tomorrow.
Oh, dear God.
It got weird. Like, it got weird. We fucked. We paused, fucked, and then went back on air.
Hey, that's lit.
It's a thing that occasionally happens. It's never expected. It's like, what? Okay.
What's good?
That was a good time, but it was still like, okay, apparently this is happening.
Like, well, this happened. Okay, what's good?
Now we finished. I'm like, we still have to wrap the podcast. Like, I know we paused to fuck, but we
Get to wrap the podcast.
right. We still have to wrap the podcast.
Wrap it up with the present made it come. What's good?
Yeah, she made a point to be like, well, I'm getting close to the mic and then I'll come in. I'm like, God damn it. God damn it. Like, these are expensive microphones. Please don't get my load on the mic.
It's okay. It is as expensive as I am, almost.
You are worth much more than these mics.
I am worth the world. Spend your eternity and sign over everything to me because I deserve it. This is a hypnosis.
Sure.
You are getting very sleepy and handing over your bank info.
Cool. I'm sleepy and I have some debt for you.
Relatable. I think we all do.
Right?
We're all broke.
I'm not broke. I
just have debt.
Right, exactly.
I do have debt. I'm okay with that. No, I don't. I paid it off. Sort of.
Oh,
I only have like $500 left. That's
to
not
your
bad.
name?
No, in debt.
Oh, that's not shit.
Yeah. No, it's not bad anymore. I had like $10,000 in debt. My ex-boyfriend like fucked up my credit cards.
Well, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, but I paid it off, so fuck you. Now my credit's great.
Wait, why did you have to pay it off when he fucked your shit up?
I don't know. They just wouldn't believe me. They basically wouldn't believe that my ex stole my credit cards.
So what happened here? Like,
So basically over time I had to pay back all the fucking money. So when I joined porn, I started paying back my money.
so your ex-boyfriend, like, 'cause
Basically when we broke up, he was just a piece of shit. And like I was like in a really bad situation at the time, so I had to leave a lot of my shit. And I had to like get out of his house and like go move in with my friend. And so my stuff was still there and I hadn't picked it up yet. And he went through all my shit and took all my credit cards and went and bought a bunch of fucking furniture.
what the fuck?
Yeah. How the fuck did you even do that? Like, how the fuck did that even get approved?
Furniture of all things?
Yeah, I'm just like, when I buy a $5 meal at fucking Walmart, you want to question if I bought some shit. But like, someone buys thousands of dollars in furniture, and you think it was me.
I mean, if you're gonna rip off an ex, furniture? Really?
Like, why not like an Xbox or something? I mean, you already have a PlayStation, so I mean, but I broke.
Travel, something.
I mean, I broke it too. Like, I threw it out of a window.
You threw his Xbox out a window?
No, it's PlayStation, which is even worse.
That is pretty fucking rough.
Yeah, well, I mean, he fucked up my makeup, so I threw out his PlayStation. Fair enough. And he cheated.
This sounds like some Springer shit.
Yeah, I don't fuck around. Don't cheat on me. No,
Don't-
it really is. It's like, don't cheat on me because I'll break your PlayStation and I'll leave.
Don't cheat on anyone.
Don't cheat on me, like just in general, because someone will break your PlayStation and they'll leave.
Good to know.
This is how you felt. This is how I felt when you broke my heart.
I don't own a PlayStation, so I'm free to cheat on you.
It's okay. Xbox sucks anyways. It's already trash.
Out. Out. Out.
No, but have you ever played Skyrim on PlayStation?
I have not.
You need to. It's a 2012 game, and it's like every open world game after that was based off of it.
Oh no, I'm well aware of what Skyrim is.
You need to.
I just have an Xbox One.
Do you have Skyrim for the Xbox One?
I don't.
You need to get Skyrim.
Instead, I just play a lot of Fallout.
No, fuck that shit. Skyrim is the way to go. It's funny because they just remastered it last year, and I just bought another one. I had 2 other copies, and my exes stole them, and I destroyed one of their PlayStations so he couldn't play it. So, fuck you, bitch. You can't play my stolen game.
So fucked up.
It's so true, though. So I just bought another one. And then, but yeah, I just been playing it on my boyfriend's PlayStation because I don't want to buy another one.
Just afraid you'll have to throw it out someday. Like,
basically.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Nah, honestly, like, we have a deal going. Basically, it's like because he's like up and coming as a mainstream performer right now because he's not doing porn, he's doing like mainstream. So I told him, I was like, yo, I'll cover most of the rent, but I have to be able to play your PlayStation. And he was like, okay, fair deal. That's fair enough. So now I get PlayStation rights. And we also have, we literally have a custody thing going on with the PlayStation. Like, who gets visitation of the PlayStation during what hours? And the dog, too. We have visitation of the dog. Like, who gets to hold the dog which night?
You two are still together, right? Why is there? But why is there visitation when you two are still together?
Because we get in a fight over who gets to hold the dog at night. Because we all want to cuddle her because she's sleeping with us. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Tonight you can hold her, but tomorrow is my night.
Why don't you just put her in the fucking middle?
Because she wants to cuddle. She likes to cuddle with us, and we don't like touching each other when we're sleeping. When we're awake, it's okay. Cuddling at night is really actually not cool. It's not really comfortable.
I feel like it's a new relationship thing when you do that.
Yeah, it really is. It's like we just started fucking, or we're best friends and we're fucking, or we just started dating, or we just got married and we're fucking.
I've never been married, so I wouldn't go with the last one, but the previous examples I would definitely go with.
Yeah. I feel like literally the honeymoon night, like that's the only night. And then after that, it's like you're sprawling on each other again.
I am a horrible honeymooner. Like,
I am bad at just relationships. I admit that so many people are like, I really want to date you. I'm like, oh honey, no you don't. I'm really bad at it. And I admit this, like I've really had to work on it. Like, cause it's like, I get it. I'm selfish. Like when it comes down to it, like my career comes first. And like, I've tended to like neglect people and like, I get set on things. So like when I want something, I get really mad when I can't figure out how to get it. And people kind of get caught in it. And so I've had to, like, with my current relationship, figure out how to, like, approach that and be like, yo, by the way, like, I really like things a certain way. Please let me know if I'm taking that out on you so I don't, like, upset you because I don't understand if you don't tell me. Because I really don't. I don't pick up on social cues. People have to directly tell me I'm being an asshole.
Well, yeah, that's the Asperger's.
Yeah, it really is. So it's like a lot of people don't get that. I'm like, no, you just have to tell me I'm being a cunt. Like, you just have to say it. And, like, be like, hey, like, when you do this, it makes me upset. And I'll be like, oh, sorry, dude. Like, yeah, I'll work on it. Because it's like, I don't know.
You're making me feel like I have Asperger's.
Dude, it's really common, actually. It's not uncommon. It's a really common thing, especially, like, within the past few generations. Especially in entertainment. Like, people in entertainment tend to have Asperger's. And ADHD.
Well, that's...
both at the same time.
That's just how we are.
Pretty much. Because it's like, you have to be able to focus on a million things at once and also... like not able to focus on anything at the same time, if that makes sense.
It definitely does. Mm-hmm. No, I'm horrible at relationships. I haven't had my most successful relationship was almost 10 years ago, and that was a fucked up relationship. Mm-hmm. I'm selfish as fuck. I got some issues. Is what it is.
I feel like, and that's a big thing, like I feel like when you have issues and you know, like, there are things that'll affect a relationship, like, sometimes the best thing to do is, like, to figure out yourself and, like, figure out what you really want and why you act the way that you do with people and why you react a certain way to certain things. And try to, like, really work on your own issues first before even trying to bring another person in. Because I hate the term, like, you can't... There's a term and it's, like, you can't have someone love you if you can't love yourself. And I think that's bullshit. I do think absolutely everyone's worthy of love and everyone can love anyone regardless, but it doesn't...
Well, yeah, it's all trick of the brain chemicals.
Exactly. It doesn't mean, though, that you should put yourself in a situation with someone else where they're going to be affected by your problems.
One, this is why I'm perpetually single, is because I don't like negatively affecting other people with my poor life choices. And Jesus Christ, I make poor life choices pretty fucking regularly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think that a big thing with me is that I am very hyper aware of this, and I care about people very deeply. And that's why I do have such a small friend circle. Like, you'll see me very relatively social at events, but when it comes down to it, like, everyone's going out partying, and I'm kind of at home, or I'm like with a very small group of friends. And even within the industry, I think I really like genuinely love like two people, like two other female performers. Like, I genuinely love and care about and will rush to like beat someone's ass if I have to. Two people. And you know, when it comes down to it, I have done things that have like affected those people and I don't know about it. And those are the people who straight up, those are the only people who have ever told me off. I am friends with the only people who have ever told me off. And that's Rosalind Spinks. So I was being kind of a bitch to her and I didn't know about it. And she told me off. And then I became best friends with her. I love her so much. And then another cam model. And I'm not going to say her name because she's kind of under the radar right now.
Protect the innocent.
I love her so much. She is amazing. She's such a sweetheart. But yeah, no, I was going to be in a dick at the last AVN. And it was like, I wasn't trying to be. I was just like talking mad shit. Not about anyone. Just talking mad shit like at my free camps party. And she basically like came up to me and was like, yo, can you chill the fuck out? Because you're like kind of freaking people out. And I looked at her. I was like, bitch, the fuck did you say to me? And she's like, can you calm the fuck down? Because you're freaking people out. And I was like, you want to hang out? I like you. And she's like, what? I'm just like, no one ever calls me out on my shit. Do you want to hang out because you sound like a good friend? And I don't know why. She was like, okay, whatever. Like, fucking weirdo, but okay. And then we got to know each other. And we had a lot of shit in common. We both loved music. We both loved cosplay. We both loved, like, be assholes sometimes. We both were very loud and loved music. And so it just kind of worked out. But, like, most people are afraid to approach me with stuff like that because they think I'll flip out on them.
Most people are afraid to approach most people about shit like that.
Yeah, because it's like...
People aren't confrontational.
Yeah, because it's like, dude, you're not being confrontational. You're telling me I'm making you uncomfortable, and that's okay. Like, establish some boundaries. Let me know when I'm doing something that's not okay, because I want you to feel comfortable and loved and accepted in any space, and I do not ever want anyone to feel like I am not the loving and caring person that I am.
I think I have a fucking problem with that. You don't want them in your fucking life.
Exactly. If you can't speak up and say it, then go. This industry is not one for meek people.
Meek people get fucking shat on and stepped on and fucked.
It's really true. It's not really a joke. It's really fucking true. Like, you really have to be assertive in this business. You really have to set your boundaries, and it's like you have to fight so much to earn any shred of respect. Like, it's really surprising, you know, even at the level I'm at, like, for anyone to respect me. But it's solely because, like, I know how to set my boundaries. I just don't know how to, like, recognize I'm being a dick.
It's okay. That'll come in time, or it won't. Whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. But I do think it has come to a point where other models have realized this and recognized this, and they'll come to me to ask for advice. And, you know, and that is something that I do value a lot, and I do treasure, because it's like there are people who will flat out sabotage other girls, like, because it's like I don't care if someone's my competition. It's like let my work speak for itself. But like, other girls, like certain ones, will basically give them really, really bad advice and allow them to get in dangerous and bad situations.
They'll sabotage them just like, oh, you're potentially competition.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't care if you're competition. Do your own shit. Like, if you surpass me, it means you're a good performer. Oh, well, or you know the right people. Like,
my whole thought process is we can support each other and
still succeed.
Right. High tide raises all boats.
There's enough money for everyone in this
Exactly.
industry. Like, and it's like, when you're a top model, you're a top model for a reason. You're not a top model because you shat on everyone. Like, you're just not.
No, this industry is way too small and it's way too like high school. If you shit on people, you will get a reputation for shitting on people.
I mean, look at what's happening with Lisa Ann. She just came back, and like, she was talking so much shit about people for the longest fucking time. And then she started like going off on people for like bullying her. And there's all these old records, like all this evidence of her just trashing people. And it's like, you can't, that never goes away. That never goes away. You will get a reputation for that shit. And now it's like, she's known for that. And now that's getting out. It's like, you can't even really come back without people talking about that. It's one thing if you want to change, but you come back and you just start all this stuff up again.
Lisa is a fucking legend. She'll come back. She'll have no problems.
I think, performance-wise she will, but I think she's definitely going to have issues with her co-stars, and she already is.
Yeah, but she has enough clout where if a co-star gives her problems, they will just be off the fucking project.
Well, no, the thing is, they're co-stars with the same amount of clout that she is because they were around the same time. There's very few, but there are some.
There are some.
And it sucks because I know there's people who are going to hear this and think like I'm a hater, but it's like, there's a reason. There is a fucking, I look at every side of it. It's just like, I'm not going to side with who's the most popular. I'm going to side with who is morally right in the situation. And it's like, when you look at all the evidence presented, it's like, you can't do all that and expect people to not hate you. Like, fans can love you. Yeah, you'll have a career, but it's like, there's a reason why it's lonely. There are some people who are very lonely at the top because the way you get there is important. And do you want to have a full support system behind you and have people who genuinely care about you and co-stars who genuinely love you? Or do you want to do it the wrong way and then complain on Twitter the rest of your career?
No, I don't think anyone wants that.
That's my big advice. And this is not to slam Lisa or to say like she's inferior anyway. This is more to warn other performers who may be coming in that when you look at her or you look at Sasha Grey, and you look at the way people view both of them and the way people still talk about them, because Sasha's retired, but she is doing mainstream now.
Yeah.
She is doing mainstream entertainment. People still talk about her very positively. People still respect her a lot. And there's a reason for this. It's not only because she was a great performer and because she set limits, she set boundaries, she broke them. It's also because she was kind to people on set and off set, and she really tried to push what it meant to be a performer. So not only is Sasha respected, but she's also liked, which is something really important. So to this day, if she were to come back, everyone would be excited, including myself, because I'm a huge fan of hers. But then you have other people who were nasty and hateful and cut people down and bullied people, you know, who are coming back, and you see the reactions. And fans wonder why it's so different. It's not because of bullying. It's because there's stuff internally that you guys don't see, you know, and we're people. You know, like, I don't have to act happy if I'm not happy to see someone.
Nor should you.
Absolutely.
I go way back with Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had nothing but positive interactions with her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure there are some people that have some drama with her.
Yeah.
But for me, I've had nothing but positive interactions with her over the years.
I don't know. I think maybe over time things did go a little sour. And I think that happens with a lot of people. And it does make me sad. And maybe this time, you know, maybe things are different. Maybe this time she really is deciding to turn over a new leaf. But from what I've seen so far, you know, I can only hope. Because again, like, she is a great performer. And this is not me trying to compare her to anyone else in particular. This is a recent example of what's currently going on. But any performer who acts like that or who is being treated like that, you know, it really could possibly be about your own behavior. And when it comes down to it, sometimes you just, first of all, apologize to the people that you've hurt, because it's very clear if people are still upset with something, you've hurt someone very badly. And move on. Stop talking about it. Move forward. Make the changes that need to be made. Treat people kindly and stop starting drama. And that's all I got to say about that. And that's not, again, specifically about her. I've seen that from other stars that are big now, you know? And it's like, you see these girls and it's like, dude, you could be loved by everyone. You could be, you know, the belle of the ball for everyone, not just the fans. But you show up on set and people want to walk the other direction. It's, again, not about anyone in particular. It's like, there are new girls who I don't want to work with anymore because they're just so nasty to me.
Well, yeah, they think I'm a porn star, and they think they're bigger than what they are.
It's so stupid too. I'm just like, we're people, you know, like, we're people at our core. Like, we need to stand up for each other. We need to be there for one another. And when you're wrong, apologize and write it. Like, that's it.
But that's super hard for people to admit they're wrong and then apologize when they're wrong.
But how really hard is it? Like, it's because there are situations where like you're not wrong. I get that, but there are situations where you're just being a dick. It's like, hey, you did this thing. Well, we have video proof that we did not do this thing, that you actually did this instead. How hard does it say? Okay, you know what? I lied. I'm sorry.
Impossible for some people. Some people's egos will not let them ever apologize.
And that's the problem. And don't ever let your ego get a hold of you. It's not fucking worth it. Like, a few seconds of like just humbling yourself can make such a fucking difference. Just fucking be a human, be a person, be on people's level. Be like, you know what? I fucked up. We're human. We're people. I fuck up sometimes. I'm not a god, okay? If you can't accept that, feel free to leave. I apologize. You know, I will fix in the future, and then do that. True fans will stay. Not true fans will leave. Oh well, let them go.
True enough. And you'll develop new fans based on the honesty, based on being fucking real with people.
Exactly.
People want real.
And I don't like all this fabricated. And that's like why whenever I say things, like, things are not super fabricated. I say what I think and I say what I feel. And so when I do name drop, because I'm never trying to talk shit on anyone. I'm never trying to put bad on anyone's name. You know, again, like, there are situations that are currently happening. And so I'm going to comment on those if that's what's currently happening. But, you know, I never want to put anyone specific out there or make anyone feel like I'm pointing fingers. Because, again, like, we're all people. And that's a big part of who I am. And what Athena Rayne stands for is always be honest, always be open, and always be improving yourself. And never be afraid to push the limits of what is possible and what should be expected. And that's a big thing, is people now are excited when I show up on time and I show up prepared and I know my lines. And that's not something that should be out of the blue. That should be expected.
It shouldn't be, but unfortunately, that's how it is.
That should be expected. And that's a big thing that I've started to change, is what is expected in a performer, especially a newer performer. Know your fucking lines. You get the script ahead of time. Read it. It's not hard. Don't just read it. Unless you're illiterate, then have someone read it to you.
Yeah, don't be illiterate.
Yeah, I mean, some people.
Don't be illiterate.
If you're foreign, it's understandable.
No, don't be illiterate. Google Translate's a thing.
That's fair enough.
Just don't be illiterate.
That's fair enough.
Because you're signing contracts you can't read. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Or you could have someone read the contract to you.
Yeah, don't trust that.
That's pretty true. You have an interpreter read it to you.
Nope.
That you pay.
No.
Not your agent.
Fuck that. Scan it in. Google Translate anything you got to sign if you don't understand it.
That's fair enough. That's smart. I didn't really think about that. There used to be a thing where you could type things in and you could just play it back. And it, like, audio.
Yeah, Google Translate still does that.
Well, no, because it wasn't Google Translate. It was a school program, and it was for kids who were deaf. So kids would write these in, or not deaf, they were blind, and so kids would write things in, and so the deaf kids could hear them.
Well,
so wait a minute,
the deaf kids could hear it?
Or the blind kids.
I know, I was teasing.
I'm drunk. But the blind kids could hear it, so they would type it. And
I did not pour that heavy for the audience at home.
I like the heavy. No, I'm just really lightweight. But yeah. What was I talking about?
Deaf kids.
Deaf kids.
Deaf kids hearing things.
But yeah, it was a program where you could have students write the books. So you'd have kids writing the books down.
Right.
And then you could import the stuff in as well, and you could have the blind kids listen to it so they could follow along the story with everyone else.
Nice.
I don't know if they have it anymore, but it was a really cool program. But the robot voice was really grating.
Really?
It was like, I was like, no.
No. Didn't do it for you?
No. I was like, I need that sexy British accent, Siri. Hit me up.
Is your Siri set to a British dude?
I have no idea.
My Siri is set to an Australian girl.
Siri, suck my dick.
I don't know how to respond to that.
British girl.
Siri, am I bisexual?
I couldn't say.
You're a fucking liar.
Siri just doesn't want to out you. Siri's a good ally. Doesn't want to out you till you're ready to be outed.
Siri, how do I come out to my mother?
Okay, I found this on the web for how do I come out to my mother.
Hey, Siri, you got my back.
Athena, I hate to do this. You got to hold down the fort for like 2 minutes. I got pee.
Okay.
Yes.
Siri. Siri, how do I make my parents love me?
Okay, I found this.
How do I stop being a disappointment to my dog?
Okay. I found this on the web
There's
for how to
actually a
stop
thing
being
for it. What the fuck? Siri, alcohol.
Okay, Daddy.
Siri, spank my asshole.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Siri, my vagina looks like a pufferfish.
I don't know what that means. If you like, I could. Here's what I found on the web
Oh
for
my
Siri.
God.
My vagina looks like a pufferfish.
Siri, the walls are seeping green goo. What do I do?
Okay, I found this on the web for the.
Siri, I'm trapped in a real life horror movie. How do I escape the serial killer?
Here are movies matching real life.
Jesus Christ, I was gone for like 30 seconds.
I'm just searching weird shit on Siri.
Set-
Setting your timer for 30 seconds? What the
No, don't do that. No.
What the fuck? How did we do this?
You asked Siri to do shit for you.
I told her.
Athena, I was gone for 30 seconds to pee, and you're just nothing but the audience like, Siri.
Siri, how do I stop disappointing my dog?
Siri, how do I stop disappointing Matt?
Siri, how do I make Matt proud of me? Does that exist? No.
No. Matt's not even proud of himself, so
Damn. That's savage.
is what it is.
True. Yo, I have a photo with an ornament in my mouth.
A what?
An ornament.
Like Christmas ornament?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted to. I needed Christmas content.
Can you unhinge your jaw? Like, that's pretty fucking wide.
No.
How did you get an ornament in your mouth?
I don't know. I did it, though. Hold on. Let me find it. Here it is.
Yeah, that is a Christmas ornament in her mouth.
It says Live Jasmine, too. Live Jasmine is the only site I now currently stream on. What's good?
I don't know. Apparently, what? Live Jasmine.
We have all these advertisements. I'm speaking into the mic. I feel like you guys are either really entertained or really annoyed by now.
Well, if they're stuck around this long, I hope they're really entertained.
I hope you're really entertained. I hope you like my pussy even more now, guys. I hope you want to pound it like a motherfucker.
Well, Jesus.
And what's good, YouTube? All that AdSense.
All that AdSense that we're being disqualified for when you said, pound my pussy.
I'm talking about cats, guys. God, you're so inappropriate.
I don't want to pound a cat. That's abusive.
No, you're giving them money, British pounds, pounding the cat. You're giving them money. You're paying for things.
I don't want to give pussy pounds.
Why not? You buy them a bed and some food and some treats. You have given a pussy pound. You have pounded a pussy.
The exchange rate's horrible right now.
But you still can buy things.
Well, yes.
At least over there. Like over there, you can buy things.
You can. And actually, the exchange rate is more favorable than it was the last time I was in the UK.
Yeah, Brexit, you fucked up.
They did. All my friends who live in the UK are like, what the fuck?
They were like, we're going to withdraw from you. I'm like, y'all are stupid.
Stupid as fuck.
Fucking dumbasses. And then they plummeted and they're like, oh, that was a bad decision. We were all like, we told you so.
What sucks is now I can't randomly marry a British girl to get a UK citizenship and to get into the EU.
Yeah, and it sucks too because those are like the most common over here too.
Yeah, well, other girls I have to like learn their language and shit.
Australians.
That won't get me into the EU.
But Australia. Also, there's not enough men in Australia, so there's a lot of single women.
Oh, I know.
And they're very horny.
Oh, I know. I've been to Australia.
They're all looking for a man. So if you want, I'm going to talk like this. What's up? What's good?
No, believe it or not, like while I was in Sydney, I had Australian girls just buying me drinks. Mm-hmm. And cocktails are like $19 a drink. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why are Australian girls just buying me drinks? I love this.
Because the culture over there is like different. Because it's like they're all trying to catch a husband.
Well, on top of that, American dudes are like exotic and awesome to them.
Y'all are all white.
Well, yeah. They're full of white people.
Australia's full of white people too.
But apparently American dudes are exotic to them. I did pretty well for myself while I was in Australia.
That's like weird if you think about it. Exotic. Well, I guess that just means like strange and foreign.
Hey, when I was in the UK, I had some girl in a bar be like, can you say my name with your sexy American accent? I'm like, the fuck? Sure. Maribel. That turned you on? Maribel.
Maribel. Maribel. Oh my God, yes. Hi, Maribel. Are you bisexual? I am. Can you tell by my two shorter than the other index and middle fingers that I finger bang chicks for a living?
But it was still like wild to like, because you come to the States and like British girls, Australian girls, we as American dudes are like, yo, I dig your accent. It was really weird to be like the opposite dude in another country. Like,
Now I know how they feel. They're
yeah, exactly. I'm like,
what?
oh, I'm being explained for my American accent.
Okay.
For
Pay me.
For my shitty Chicago accent.
Say
Like,
that. No, you should have said that. Like, you could pay me first.
no, I was trying to get
Sexy.
laid.
Pay me for some laid. She probably would.
No, apparently, like,
In Australia?
so.
They pay for some dig.
No, what happened in Australia is I zigged where I should have zagged. I drank way too fucking much.
No.
I drank way too fucking much. Seriously, these Australians still talk about how much I had to drink that day.
Oh, God. It's probably in all the news columns. I mean, there's not much going on out there. Other than Vegemite rose 2 cents.
Pretty much what happened was I walked into a bar at 2 p.m. And kind of scoped this bartender who had blue hair and tattoos. I'm like, hey.
That's hot.
Turns out she was an Australian suicide girl.
Bitch, hit me the fuck up.
I ended up drinking with her, the other bartender, in their bar back till after bar close. Drinking games back at the bar back's place. I blacked out.
But that's a good day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have fucked her if I had not gotten that drunk. Like,
I'm gonna go try to fuck her. Hey, suicide girl, what's good?
oh no, I put a GoPro on my head. Like, well, during the drinking games, there's definitely GoPro footage of us making out with the GoPro on my head at one point.
Dude. Seriously, I need to find, I want to find like an alt chick, but like really gay.
They're definitely out there.
Like, cause like I'm into femme girls. Like I'm not into like butch girls. And I feel like this is like a thing where it's like you have two femme girls together, or you like, cause everyone expects like if you're femme, like you like bitch girls. And I'm like, no, like I tend to like femme girls. And honestly, like I tend to prefer one or the other. It's like either really, really alternative, coated in tattoos, blue hair, like tall, like wears leather all the time, could beat my ass, like on that end, or like really tiny, like I want to protect you girls. Like there's the girls I want to fuck and the girls I want to date. The girls I want to date, like I want to be able to beat someone's ass over. Like I'm very like protective over like the girls I date. Like I'm very like, I will kill you if you touch my cinnamon roll.
Good to know. Mm-hmm. Don't try to drink off her Kool-Aid. She'll cut you.
Don't touch my cinnamon roll. Don't mess with my girl. I will protect her till the end.
So with the British girl, was in a pub in Brixton, and this girl's like, "Can you say my name with your sexy accent?" I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I can." And I thought it was on. And then I went to use the can, and she told my buddy, like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend. I just wanted to hear him say my name." I'm like,
I have a boyfriend. And bitch, shut the fuck up, you fucking bitch. You fucking British motherfucker.
like, I'm going to go back to the States. He doesn't have to know.
True. Not true. Cheating.
That's her problem, not mine.
Fair enough. It's okay. Someone's ass is getting beat at some point.
Not mine.
You go back to the States.
Well, that's why the follow-up question whenever a woman tells you, like, I got a boyfriend, I'm like, so are you faithful?
Oh, no! Well, I mean, typically if they tell you, it's kind of
Well,
like,
no, I'm just doing it to be an ass at that point.
I feel like I would say it, but it's like, well, are you faithful? It's like, well, I am poly. I mean, I can tell them. I don't care. I'll suck your dick. Like, it's more like a consent thing. Sometimes it's like really like, I have a boyfriend, but like we're poly if you still want to fuck. Because then it's like establishing like I'm with someone, but if you're okay with that.
Right, like if you're just trying to get your rocks off.
Yeah, or like if it's like, if this develops into like we're fuck buddies, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's establishing I'm not going to date you, but I'll fuck you.
I have a bad history of being a homewrecker.
Oh, God.
I was that guy for a number of years. Like, you got a dude? Whatever.
Matt.
Hey, I was just trying to get mine, and I didn't care who I hurt in the process.
God damn.
I had...
Matt player.
No, it's just, not being a player. Like
Just a little bit. It's okay. We all have our moments.
I had some moments of like, I'm just trying to get mine, you're trying to get yours. I don't care who I hurt in the process.
I am licking.
I feel like when I edit this, I gotta just like have you licking the mic instead of me talking, because it's much more entertaining than my bullshit.
Yes.
I mean, for fuck's sake. Totally derailing the conversation. Seriously, like when I lost my virginity, it was to someone else's girlfriend.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, to be fair, the guy I lost my official virginity to had a small penis. And also, we were an interracial couple, which is kind of funny if you think about it.
None of those were particularly relevant.
It was ironic because everyone thought he had a really big dick. And I was like, I felt bad because it was like, yeah, so good. I was like, I literally kicked him out early before he even came. I kicked him out. We were in my parents' house too. I kicked him out because I thought, one, my parents were coming home, and two, it was like, this isn't even worth getting caught for.
That is so fucking rough. Holy shit.
We broke up at prom too. I was like, I'm sorry.
You dumped him at prom?
We dumped each other at prom, and then I dated someone else.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But to be fair, like, it really, like, he was really boring. Like, really boring. Like, he really just wanted to be, like, that, like, hometown dude. And I was like, nah, I'm out for adventure. Like, this ain't working. Like, I'm gonna go find someone who's gonna rock my socks off, and then I'm gonna go chill.
So you're out for adventure and you still don't have a passport?
Yes.
Fix that shit, woman.
I need to. I really do. I gotta deep throat dicks across the world.
I don't care if you deep throat dicks, just see the fucking world.
No, I need to. I need a map that just has dicks on them. I just draw a dick in every country that I've sucked.
To be fair, I am trying to have sex on every continent.
I fucking love that.
I am short. At this point, I am short Australia and Africa.
Okay, you gotta go to Africa. You gotta.
No, I've been there.
You gotta fuck someone in Africa.
So I was offered weird sex in Africa, and I passed it down.
I feel like it's always in like those more obscure areas that the weird shit happens. It's in like more like the Arabic areas, and then it's more like the African areas.
Well,
and then the Asian-esque.
I was in Cape Town. Mm-hmm. I was coming home from a bar at like 4 a.m. Streetwalker, like, hey man, I'll suck your dick for 50 rand. Like, hard pass. At the time, it was 13.5 rand to the dollar. So that's like a fucking $4 blowjob.
Oh my God.
I'm like, this is either how I get, like, one, I'm not interested. Two, this is how I get mugged or killed.
Oh my God.
Hard pass all around.
Like, I'm good.
Plus, South Africa is like the HIV capital of Africa.
Yeah, for real. No joke.
When I have African sex, I'm importing pussy with me.
That's smart. Import all the pussy.
Australia, I zigged where I should have zagged, as I previously said.
I would probably buy I think you can't buy, like, not buy, but you can get mail order type brides, like sugar baby type Russian brides, but like from sugar baby sites. Like where they actually are just like, I marry you for American money and you get pussy. But I want a chick, so it'd be like she'd be marrying an American chick.
You're 21 and an attractive female. You could just be like, yo, girl, we're traveling. Let's go.
True. Just be like, I'll pay for you to come with me, but you have, like, let's just fuck.
Right.
And, like, travel with me and we'll fuck. And it's like, oh, young, hot chick, and she's American, she has money, and we travel. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's going to turn that down.
Exactly. And that's what I do for Australia. Like, either I got to go back and bang an Australian girl, which I don't think should be that hard.
Not really, no. They don't really have. This is no offense to anyone Australian, but they do not really have that, like, standards.
I think it's more of an offense to me.
No offense
See, we're on camera. This is me flipping off Athena. Be like, yeah, you can slum it with Matt.
It's okay. They probably would not fuck me though, so they would think I'm gross.
Yeah, sure. Self-deprecating is doing you so good right now.
I mean, come on. I mean, at least they have some standards if they won't fuck me.
Hey, I was down there for 8 days.
Turn it around.
I didn't get laid the first time, but I definitely fucked up. I feel like I definitely could have, but I fucked up.
I gotta fuck someone everywhere in the world. God damn it.
That's my goal. I've had sex in North America, South America, Europe, Asia.
Now you gotta make it every state and every country.
What's fucked up is I've been to 45 states. I'm only at like 27 states that had sex in.
You gotta keep going.
Not for lack of trying.
You gotta keep going. You gotta do it all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Like,
Gotta catch 'em all.
I feel like I gotta get into a relationship and then just bring...
That sounds gay. And not in a good way.
Being in a relationship? You're in a relationship. How can you say that's gay?
I don't want to be in one anymore. I'm good.
Are you breaking up with your boyfriend on air with us right now?
No, I love my boyfriend, but like relationships are overrated. Like I'm with him, honestly, at this point, because it's like it'd be weird if we weren't together.
Well, we're breaking it here first. Athena's just breaking up with her dude on air.
We're together. It's just like I feel like we're that old married couple now, where it's like we love each other, but like I don't want to be anywhere near you. If that makes sense.
That is so fucked up.
It's like I'll fuck you and I love you and we'll go on dates, but like I need my space. So we're always together. So it's like I want to be not here.
That's fucked. Get out of the relationship.
But
then.
but it really is. That's what relationships kind of become over time. It's like you know each other so well and you're always together. So it's like you just need your space. And so it's like when you're together so long, you're just like it's more like you don't actually hate each other, but it's like more like it's not like lovey-dovey like a lot of people think it is. It's like, yeah, like maybe if we got married one day, yeah, maybe it'd like be a thing, but like maybe for like a month or two, and then it's like, oh, standard life, we're gonna cook some breakfast and take care of the dog and do our jobs, and they're just living our lives together because we're
sounds
best friends.
Fucking miserable.
We're best friends, you know, but we're not like the way that most couples are like in the first era of their relationship. We've been together and we've known each other for 10 years. Like he's farted on my face so many times. I don't even know when he does it anymore. Like, it's just normal now. And it's like, I feel like people think, I want to jump into a relationship. I'm like, no, like long term, it's overrated. Like, when you find the person you're supposed to be with, you'll find them. But like, just let them come to you. It just happens.
As I've said to my audience multiple times, I'm a horrible honeymooner. Like, when the honeymoon phase is over, I'm out.
Oh, yeah. No, I was like that for a really long time. This is like, honestly, the first... This is the first guy that I really committed to. Like, I don't like commitment. I like being free to do my own shit. And if people aren't able to give me my freedom and aren't able to, like, accept my boundaries, and that is a boundary of mine, is I cannot be held down in any way, shape, or form, or I'll leave. You know, and I mean, I've left people for, like, 2 weeks over that shit. I've left people after, like, 6 months over that shit. I don't care. But, like, me and him, we've known each other throughout school. And we've been dating for, like, a year... It'll be like, yeah, it's been like a little over a year in September. And we fight a lot sometimes, you know, and we hate each other sometimes. And sometimes, you know, we want to scream at each other. And that's just living with someone, you know what I mean? You're in each other's space, and he's very clean and I'm not very clean. And he's very technical and I'm very creative, and it's just bound to happen. But when it comes down to it, we do love each other very much, and we do fight very hard for each other. And, you know, if anyone insults him, I'm the first to fight them. If anyone insults me, he's the first to fight them. You know, our problems are our own, and nobody else's, and it's not okay for anyone else to get involved in our shit. Like, that's our thing. So when it comes down to it, no, I wouldn't trade him for anyone else in the world. And, you know, I am very lucky to have found someone very young and for them to have grown up with me, because that's the only reason we really got together, is because we grew up together. We knew each other. And, you know, it's not uncommon to find that when you are non-committal and when you don't bond with people as easily, because there are people who fall in love left and right, and then there are people who bond very closely to one person or who find it very hard to bond to people. Those bonds are much stronger, and not falling in love willy-nilly is a good thing, because it means that, one, you'll have your heart broken less. Two, you're less likely to make a shit ton of mistakes and hurt a bunch of people. And three, when you really do fall in love, you know about it, you understand it, and you're kind of ready to really commit to someone that you're ready to settle down with. And I think that that's a beautiful thing.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all.
Drunk Athena is both philosophical and a dumbass.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. But Athena, it's actually about that time we're going to call last call.
Okay, we're going to call last call.
Where can we find you on social media and all that fun shit?
You guys can find me at Wild Girl Athena on the Twitter, at Real Athena Rayne on the Instagrams. You can find me at Athena Rayne on almost all the clips and the cam sites and all those things. Real Athena Rayne on manyvids.com. What's good? I only cam with Studio 20 and livejasmine.com. What's up, Studio 20 fam? And you can find my movies here and there and all over the interwebs. Feel free to go purchase those.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And as always, you can find me at Matt_Slayer on Twitter, Matt Slayer on Instagram, Matt F. Slayer on Facebook. You can find the podcast at And Now We Drink on Twitter, and Now We Drink _ on Instagram. Athena is doing inappropriate things with the mic at this point. She has drank less than a quarter of her drink, so this is really a shit show. Until next time, drink up, motherfuckers. I will see you next week.
Bye, guys.